What were my... There we go, my buttons. I made sure to set buttons for this, I promise. How are we doing? How's everyone? I know it's been a while, right? Well, hopefully you've been supporting my good friend Krusty. Even if not, I hope to be making a return soon, streaming both here and there. It's nice to be back, though. You'll never guess what brought me back. I do want you to try and guess, though. Please do. Please do try and guess. It does have something to do with this visual novel, I'll give you that hint. But you want to go ahead and take a wild guess as to why this visual novel brought me back here again. I gotta readjust. There we go. Gotta make sure my eyes can be fully seen. Let me also make sure that everything is in its right place. All right, that window is now over there. Perfect. That's where I want it. Oh, man. I'm excited. I'm so excited. I'll count down. I'll count down. I'll count down. Ready? 30, 29. I'm joking. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This visual novel brought me back because I was contacted by the studio, the devs, and asked personally and given a stream key or a Steam key to play this game for free, to show it to everyone and give my review on it. I'm so totally a social media influencer. Part of my goals on this earth have been completed. I'm, of course, joking. But seriously, they really gave me a Steam key for this game so that I can play it for you guys. So let me go ahead and give it a boot up here. Hopefully it will. Haha. Oh! I didn't account for this. Shit. I forgot to make it... Oh no, I forgot to make it smaller. No, whoops. Didn't mean to do that. How do I... There it is. Alright, game window right there. Perfect. There we go. I've readjusted it. Perfect, perfect. So let me give you some background information on this game. Because, of course, they sent me a whole facts sheet with press info. Ooh. Kiss the Demiurge is a dramatic girls' love visual novel about magic, delusions, and love. It follows the story of Minori, a mage who hates magic and has dedicated her life to keeping it a secret from the world. One day, she discovers a magic club at a local high school, made up of 3 delusional girls who mistakenly believe that they all have magic powers of their own. Minori swears to destroy their club and prevent them from learning about real magic, but slowly finds herself falling in love with the girls. Will she fulfill her mission and stop them from discovering real magic, or will she let herself fall for their charms? Featuring over 1,500 words, 3 romantic routes to choose from, and unforgettable story and beautiful CG art. If you are interested in playing the demo for this game, it is free on Steam. In the description, I have a link to the Steam page. If you want, you can play along with me. We can play together. Their contact and their Twitter is also listed in the description if you want to tell them how much you absolutely love this game. It released the 2nd of December, so I'm a little late to the party. A little late, but I am here, so that counts for something. Let's see. Looks like there are 3 characters, of which I already looked at them. One of them has already absolutely caught my attention. She's my favorite just based on design alone, and I will let you guess which one it is once we meet them. But, yeah. Are we ready to get started in this unforgettable magical experience? Hello, Shiro! Well, a goddess is never late. Exactly, only fashionably so. Right? Alright, I suppose let's start. Come home, Minori. Now! Minori, please! It's dangerous around here. Just come home.
No.
I'll let you stay home from school tomorrow. Just please come home.
No. Where's Dad?
He's busy working at his new job. He'll come home when his work is finished.
And why can't you call him?
It's an overseas job, honey. It'd cost a lot of money to call him.
Why can't you just send him an email?
Minori, please just come home. Come on, take my hand and let's go.
Don't touch me! Where's Dad? Stop lying!
We're going home, even if I have to drag you. Uh-oh. Well.
Mom? Mom, where'd you go?
Shit, she just got disappeared.
Mom!
Mom, where are you?
Where is she? Wait, that's right. My magic sent her away. How foolish of me. You idiot. You don't have time to think about this. You have work to do. Good morning, Grandpa. I'm going out to run a few errands. I'll see you tonight.
The last time she was seen would have been...
He's still staring at his old web of evidence. I wonder if he would have even noticed that I'd gone out if I didn't tell him I was going out. Excuse me. Grandpa?
Oh, yes. Don't stay out too late.
Aw. Sounds like she doesn't exactly have a nice life.
It's hard to believe that this school had a fire just a week ago. Maybe my mind is still playing tricks on me, but it still reeks of the stench of burnt flesh.
Ew.
Is anyone there? No one answers my call. Good. The police must have finally cleared out after realizing the results of their investigation to the media. Fire at Kinoshita ruled as an accident. Kinoshita Senior High School has been cleared of all liability following the death of a student in a tragic fire. A police investigation determined that the fire was caused by an electrical fault in the school's science classroom.
Oh, you have changed your name, I see.
They concluded that the school had followed all necessary safety standards and as such will not face any charges of negligence. Their conclusion makes no sense at all. Why didn't the smoke alarm go off? How did the fire spread so fast? What stopped the student from escaping the classroom in time? No, this wasn't a natural fire. It was caused by magic. There's no way the police could understand that. This disgusting feeling. A scorching sensation spreads across my body. I feel a gush of hot air wash over me as if someone had just opened a hot oven door in front of my face. There's no doubt about it. There's definitely a demon nearby. I focus my mind, honing it in on the source of the magic sensation. The burning sensation intensifies. It feels as if my mind is being lit ablaze, but I make no attempts to block it. I allow the sensation to roll over me and trace it back. Up the hallway. A demon!
This is Major Sophia speaking.
This is Agent Minori speaking. I have located a demon at Kinoshita Senior High School. Requesting orders.
Interrogate and eliminate it. Extract as much information as you can.
Understood. If you do not hear from me in the next 24 hours, please assume that I'm dead.
Of course. We'll prepare another agent to finish off the job if that happens.
You'll wipe Grandpa's memory of me too, right?
Wiping your family's memories is standard procedure. You shouldn't even feel the need to ask that.
Sorry, I just wanted to make sure. Thank goodness. Grandpa won't have to mourn me if I die. For the purification of humanity.
For the purification of humanity. This reminds me of a game my other mother, who you and other mother know, played. Really? What game? Ugh, I hate that sound. It sounds wet. The door to the hallway is locked, of course, but a mage is always prepared for this sort of thing. I slide 2 small pieces of wire into the lock and wriggle them about. I found it. The demon. Hey there. Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you.
Excellent. I can imagine that you're very confused right now, but just hear me out. Would you be interested in magic by any chance?
Unfortunately for you, I've already made a contract.
What a shame. There's no use in talking to a human who's already been used up, so I'll be on my way.
Disgusting. This scum thinks of humans as nothing more than tools to spread its despicable magic. I might already be tainted, but I can still stop this vermin from tricking others. Hold it. You're not going anywhere. You're speaking to Agent Minori of Universal Magic Inquisition. Now answer my questions or I'll make this painful for you.
Ooh, scary. The demon spits out a jet of flame at me.
But I react immediately and banish the flames from our world. It would have burned my face off if I'd been just a second slower.
Hold on. I'm realizing... Can you guys not hear it? Hold on. You guys should be able to hear it. Let me turn... No. Still can't hear it. Huh. Hold on. Let me try... Let me delete it. Then let me bring it back. Let's see. I want to make sure you guys can hear it, you know? Is it no, it's not display. No. None of those. Which? Huh. Why is this not wanting to? Okay, here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna make an entirely new audio output capture. And we're just gonna add that to it. There we go. At least you can hear it now. There we go, it's fixed. Now you can hear the music. Music's back. I tested it earlier and it should have worked. I don't know why it didn't, but hey, we got it now. Oh, hello, Shane. Good to see you. It seems like I'm backed into a corner.
Did you burn that classroom down? Did you kill that student?
I accidentally pressed the dislike button and panicked, so I hit the like button. Well, thank you for hitting the like button.
I didn't do that. At least, not directly. I simply made a magical contract with the student.
You should have seen their face when I made the offer. They were ecstatic.
But unfortunately, their magic was just a little too powerful for them to handle, so they immediately overloaded and burned out. Very unfortunate. You knew that contract could kill her. You're a murderer.
I don't know what else you expect me to do. This world is full of delights, and I need contracts to stay here. This scumbag doesn't even care about what he's done. Fortunately, there may be other students here with the potential for magic. Perhaps they'll last longer.
Of all the time for my magic to go haywire, there was still more that I needed to ask. It said that there were other students with magic potential. Which ones? We need to track them down before they can make contracts of their own. Damn it! I'm a disgrace of an agent. I should just jump out of the window and kill myself!
Don't do that, actually. That's really bad plan, in fact. Good to see you back again. Thank you, Jane. It's good to be back. It really is. Sleeping is nice and all, but being awake is nice too.
What should I do?
My hands shake against my will as my anger simmers and boils. People might die because of my failure. Maybe there's some sort of evidence here in the school. I can't just report back to Sophia without any details. I glance across the hallway and a poster catches my eye. There's a pentagram on this thing. It couldn't be connected to what the demon was talking about, could it? No, that doesn't make sense. Real magic doesn't have anything to do with mystical symbols or runes. I squint at the handwriting. It's extremely messy and uses somewhat archaic kanji that makes it difficult to read. It's like a middle schooler write this. It says, "Come join the magic club. Uncover the secrets of the universe with us." No way. The school has an entire club dedicated to magic? They can't be serious, can they? The rest of the poster reads, "We." I haven't seen that 4-character compound before, but I'm guessing it means to meet together.
Meet every day after school in classroom.
I think that's the more complicated kanji for 4, but I'm not sure. I'll ask around later and find out where they meet. They can? Well, not in this world. Apparently.
If you're interested in Sirius, feel free to contact us. President of the Magic Club, Akane.
That last part is especially difficult to read, but it seems like this poster is serious. Damn it. A whole club dedicated to spreading magic is just a disaster waiting to happen. Considering that they have a pentagram with the poster, it's possible that they don't actually know anything about real magic yet. Even so, the very act of studying magic is an unforgivable sin. I rip down the poster and I tear it apart. This must be what the demon was referring to. A whole club of ticking time bombs right for any demon to make a contract with. She feels very strongly about this. I guess it's because she disappeared her parents with it. I think it is probably because she disappeared her parents, you know? Magic is cool, though. It is cool. Hold on, very quickly. Wrong one. Oh, there we go. Here, I'm gonna turn myself just a little bit. Just so that when I go over to look at chat, I'm not turning all the way over. This way it also looks like I'm actually looking where I'm looking, you know? Magic is cool, though. It is! Except for when you magic away your parents. True, like, anime magic, Devil May Cry, etc. Exactly. Some magic you really don't want to deal with. It really is just not worth the hassle and makes your life worse. No, that's the best part. Depends on the parents, I would suppose. I mean, sounds like the grandpa she's now living with is worse than her mom.
This is Agent Minori speaking.
This is Major Sophia speaking. It's good to see you're still alive, Minori.
I finished my investigation of the fire. A student made a magic contract with the demon. Their magic potential was too high, so they immediately overloaded and burnt to death, along with the classroom.
It's unfortunate, but we're lucky they didn't survive the contract. They could have burned down far more than just the classroom if they'd lived longer. You know what? While on the topic, what kind of magic would you use? Whew. I mean, that's assuming that my powers already don't count as magic. I mean, of the typical, like, you know, earth, water, fire, air, light, dark, of that, I suppose I would use a combination of water and air. I don't know. I feel like that just suits me. Elemental magic? That's the only thing I can think of. I mean, like I said, discounting my actual powers, that's really the only thing I can think of. Other than if you mean like superhero kinds of superpowers. Oh my gosh. I mean, I already have shape-shifting, so I don't need any more of that. Mine is just fine. I like it. I know everyone would say like flying or invisibility, but I feel like those are just so boring. No, not superhero. Doctor Strange is magic though. True. I mean, if you're talking superhero like Marvel DC, I'm talking superhero like the kind that kids on the playground are like, I want to fly around like Superman. You know, that kind of magic. Not the serious kind of magic, the fun haha magic. So his powers are valid, boring, and overrated. Exactly. Everyone would have them given the chance. I would have magic that would help me make copies of myself. Ooh, that is actually a very good choice. I've thought about that before, making copies. But the trouble is the copies have minds of their own, usually. I mean, it's either they have minds of their own and they're completely their own people. You can't control them. You can only tell them or suggest for them what to do, you understand? Or they have no minds of their own, and they only tell you, it's the clause of they only tell you, you have to tell them exactly what to do, and they won't do anything other than that exact thing. They have very specific commands, So cloning? Yeah, I think so. I think that's what that is. Flying, teleporting. Mine would probably be to use dark and light magic. I could see that for you, Shane. I could very much see that for you. Like I said, I think mine would be like water and air, sort of. I don't know why, but like Avatar: The Last Airbender style, I've always been fascinated with the water tribe. But at the same time, I feel like me, myself, would, just being who I am as a goddess, I believe I would vibe more with air, specifically with the air nomad tribe. Putting all of your earthly desires aside, putting everything, you don't have attachment like that. I'm pretty sure the abyss is part of the dark magic, while the stars align with light magic. True, exactly. I would say that abyss would be the same as, like, space. The space between something, or space is in, like, outer space. I would call that dark. There's sort of like an absence of anything. And stars absolutely would be light. I mean, they reflect a lot of it. Mine would be manipulation magic. Manipulation? What are you gonna do with that? That's a little scary. That's, uh-oh. Everyone be careful. It reminds me of, what's her name from the Umbrella Academy? I didn't watch very much of it, but I did watch a few episodes. Don't worry about it. You saying that kind of thing only makes me worry more, Allie. Sophia's words are cold, but she's right. If the student lived longer, they would have done far more damage. We would have had to terminate her anyway. Another magic I would like to have is warp my surroundings so I can travel through quicker. Ooh. I think I've always wanted to have, like, where I, like, what's it? Where you use your mind to, like, move things. If I leave my water upstairs, I'll be like, and I'll guide it down into my awaiting hand, or like stretch my hand up and go get it. I just want to reach things that are really far away. I'm lazy. I don't want to go get it. If anything, they're lucky that they died immediately after accepting their contract. If I had died like that, maybe Mom and Dad would still... Are you there?
Sorry, ma'am. I was thinking about something.
Did you extract any other information from the demon?
It said that there were more students with magic potential in the school. Unfortunately, my magic activated on its own, and I sent the demon back to Makai before I could finish the interrogation. I sincerely apologize for my failure, and I'll accept whatever disciplinary action you see fit.
That won't be necessary, but please do keep yourself under control in the future. I can practically hear her wince over the phone. If my magic goes too haywire too often, she'll have to order my termination. That must be a lot of pressure on her. More water. Yeah. Yum. Did you find any leads on these other potential candidates?
I found a poster for a magic club.
You mean a club dedicated to magic?
Unfortunately, yes. The poster said that they aim to uncover the secrets of the universe.
What a degenerate concept!
Yes, degenerate! I'm requesting immediate authorization to investigate and neutralize them.
Granted. Infiltrate them and find out what they know about magic and test their magical potential. Disrupt their activities as much as you can without getting caught. Will there be any problems with transferring to the new school?
There won't be any problems.
Report back to me immediately after you test them.
Understood, ma'am. For the purification of humanity.
For the purification of humanity. Man, they really hate magic. I guess there's no ability for them to use it, for good in this. Unfortunate. What the fuck is so degenerate about finding the secrets of the universe? Right? They're just curious. They're just a little bit of curiosity.
I immediately print off the forms for a transfer to Kinoshita. Now I just need Grandpa to sign them.
I'm gonna sit up a second. Good stretch. Got some pops in my back. It's actually been popping a lot lately. I use my magic for my everything nice sometimes. Really? Okay, I was gonna say, it didn't cut out on the music again, did it?
Good afternoon, Grandpa. He's still staring at his big web of documents. Has he been doing that all day? I hope he remembered to take a break and eat. I gently tap Grandpa on his shoulder.
Oh, sorry, Minori. I was just looking over a few things. What is it?
I just need you to sign something for me. It's for school.
I really hope he doesn't read what he's signing. If he realizes I'm transferring schools, he'll definitely ask why.
I obviously can't tell him it's because of magic, so I'll have to lie and tell him I'm being bullied at my current school. I'm already hiding it so much from him. The thought of having to tell him another lie makes my heart sink.
Oh, of course I'll sign it.
Grandpa signs the papers without even stopping to read them. I can't help but breathe a sigh of relief. He'll find out eventually, at which point I'll have to tell him a lie. But at least I can put it off for now. Thanks, Grandpa.
By the way, took a look at this report the detective just sent me.
This time he's tracked them down for sure. Grandpa Hines... I forget how to speak human languages. Grandpa hands me a piece of paper and I pretend to read it. There's no way that any private detective could have found my parents unless they found a portal to Makai. It's all just a waste of time and money. But he's working so hard to find him. So I force myself to smile, for his sake. Wow, Grandpa, this is amazing!
Isn't it? This is a huge breakthrough!
Grandpa's hands tremble with excitement. He looks like he'd be jumping for joy if it weren't for his age.
We might even have them back in time for your birthday. I can feel it, Minori.
I remember he said that last year, too. But I won't tell him that. I won't shatter the happiness he's found.
Yo, Allie, thank you for the... I was going to say follow. I've been streaming too much on the other side. Thank you for the sub... I forget my terminology for this. Welcome.
Yeah, this lead looks really solid. I think we're really close this time.
Just a little more work and I'll find them.
Grandpa turns his back to me and continues to pore over his web of papers. How much longer will he have to work like this? I feel like once I meet the other girls, we're gonna have to switch voices for them a little bit, because I can only do like so many at a time, and I don't want them all to sound the same. I take the papers and sign my own name under Grandpa's. I stare at the papers for a moment. Maybe I really should have told Grandpa about the transfer and gotten my lie out of the way. Damn it. Another hole in the wall. I'll need to cover it up somehow. Maybe if I move my bookcase over, that can cover it up. Darn it! The bookcase is already covering up too many holes for that to work. I knew this would happen someday, so I bought some calligraphy posters. If Grandpa asks about them, I'll just tell him I recently took up calligraphy as a hobby. I shift the bookcase back and cover up the hole with the poster. What a hassle. I've done I feel dedicated to want to protect this old man now, right? Poor thing. Because old people are nice and sweet. Some of them are nice and sweet. The other portion of old people are not nice and sweet as much as we wish they were. They can't remember anything except the bad things, you know what I mean? I've done extensive mental training, so my magic only goes off on demons and inanimate objects. It's good that I'm no longer a threat to any humans, but I really wish I didn't have to keep covering up these holes. I know my voice is cracking. Like I said, I've been asleep for too long. I've really been dormant for... how long? Huh, that's kind of a scary thought. I actually don't know how long I've been away. What day's today? Hold on, I need to check the date. Oh my god, it's almost the new year? No! I've missed everything! I'm so upset. I've missed everything! That's so upsetting. I had things I wanted to do. I had stuff I wanted to stream. Games to play. People to talk to, you know? I've experienced some of them holding shotguns when I just wanted to give them their right? Like, God, I'm just here to deliver you a miracle. God, calm down. Oh, I'm joking. I don't hand deliver them. Yes, it is. It is a shame. I'm a dormant ice cream who stayed in a freezer for too long. Yeah, understandable. I have a few of those in my freezer. God, they've been there since before I fell asleep. Oh, no. They're probably burnt. Well, I guess I know what I'm eating tonight. I'm sorry, ice creams. So forgive me. I did a Christmas stream. Ah, awesome. Oh, wait, I missed Christmas! No! I missed Christmas! And all the other holidays in between. Damn it. That's... fuck. Oh, man. Dang. The paperwork goes through without a hitch. Maybe I should have woke up sooner than now. I'm still so tired, even though I slept for so long. It's okay, Rhea. Petulant. Thank you. I woke up and it was so cold. I was surprised. I was like, huh. I thought it was still fall. I called it the Devil's Advocate Christmas. Ooh, what'd you do? It's okay, Rhea. There's always next year. Praying I don't sleep through that, too! I'll start at Kanushta just a week after filing my transfer request. What's up? It's an odd school. They didn't ask me to attend an interview or a test, and they don't even have a uniform. On my first day, I pay no attention in class and only give my classmates a very brief introduction. They're irrelevant to my mission. I turned the M upside down. It's W now. For Wombo. A New Year's stream? Unfortunately not. Okay, look, you see, it is New Year's, and as such, people are making New Year's wishes. I do need to... Yeah, Wombo. I do need to be there to listen to them all. I don't have a lot of powers at the moment, but I can at least grant some small ones. So I'm going to listen to all of my followers' wishes for the new year and attempt to help them in the coming. Of course, I can't hear anyone who doesn't specifically wish to me, so just remember, when you make your New Year's wishes, make sure to address them to me. I won't be able to hear them otherwise, and I won't be able to help you. Ray was learning the study of Wumbo. It makes sense now. I've mastered the art of Wumbo. They're irrelevant to my mission. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, fun fact, actually. That is my doorbell. That sound right there. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. That's my doorbell. At the current place I'm staying at. You ring the doorbell outside. Do, 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 do. That's how we know people are here. Call Ali something on stream. Like what? Unfortunately, being a totally different person than someone else you may know me as, I have no idea who Allie is. Tee-hee. I just know that she is a very recent sub and brought my follower count to 189. Ray is a substitute teacher confirmed? What? Substitute teacher? Not yet. I'm joking. I have worked with children, just not in that way. I have taught though. The school day ends and a river of students flows in and out of the hallways, blissfully ignorant of the threat magic poses to their everyday lives. But that's okay. Defending that bliss is my job, and my atonement. Wait, where does the magic club even meet? I know they meet after school, but I don't know where their club room is. I could have checked the poster, but I tore it up. If you have a doorbell like that? Huh? What does a doorbell like that mean? Huh? How does that make me a substitute teacher? I thought like a degree in teaching made someone a teacher, or eligible to be a substitute teacher.
Damn it! Where are they?
Another student steps out of the crowd and approaches me.
Excuse me, are you new here? Are you looking for something?
Do you know where the magic club meets?
What do you want with the magic club?
I was planning on joining them.
Oh, I see. The club room is down the hall on the far left side.
Thank you. Please have a nice day. Sounds like the bells of some schools. I know. I've realized now watching anime and stuff that it is the ding dong of the school hour, or like end of school day, you know? I've realized that. The girl bows to me, then turns around and leaves. She seems nice. I wonder what she's gonna do when she gets home. Maybe she'll hang out with her friends. Perhaps she'll go and sing karaoke. She could even have a lover. Those simple and ordinary joys are something that I could never partake in. My body and my soul are tainted by the sin of magic. But even so, I can still protect that. To protect that ignorance. Okay. Damn. I'll defend it with my life. Maybe I haven't drank enough. And so, I step forth into the magic club. Oh boy, here we go. Ooh. All right, first impressions. Who's gonna be my lover? Who's gonna be my round one lover, guys? Who's it gonna be? What do you think? Is it gonna be Miss Anime Personified fucking... What's it called? What's the one? They believe they have like magic powers and stuff. A Chun! Okay, tell me, is it gonna be the Chunibyo weeb herself? Is it gonna be Miss Ada Big Titty in the sweater? Or is it gonna be shy little Miss Gamer Girl in the hoodie? Wait, did this just turn into a dating sim? It always has been. It always has been, baby! This entire thing has been a dating sim the entire time. Read the title, Yuri VN, guys! We're dating women for content. But yeah, tell me who you think it's gonna be. Cause I definitely have my sights on one, but you gotta tell me who you think it's gonna be. Oh my god, it's even worse than I thought it would be. Oh my god. This room is a tribute to sin and debauchery. A den of degeneracy. Man, sounds like they're talking about someone else right here. Wink, wink. Just standing here makes me want to vomit. Okay, for the red, I'm gonna believe. Okay, and she's highlighted, so I'm gonna guess that's Chun. I picked the middle because you both have the same energy. I'm not a G-Gen. Okay. So you think it's gonna be her. Gotcha. No, not again! Not again! You're picking... What? You're both picking the blonde? Really? Okay, I guess. Okay. I gotta make her, like, really annoying. Ready?
Can you guys believe this?
One of the degenerates is yelling about something. It doesn't seem like they've noticed my presence yet.
Someone tore down our poster! Ripped it up into little shreds!
I'm picking the shy one. Okay.
When I find this son of a gun who did it, I'm gonna wring their neck!
Okay, that's the shy girl. Let's see. Akane, behind you.
Huh? I love the fucking...
It's GDLC! Oh my god.
Oh, hello there! Welcome to the Magic Club. What can I do for you?
My name's Minori, and I'm new to the school. I heard about your club, and I'd really like to join.
Awesome! My name's Akane. I'm glad to have you here.
Whoa, this girl's carrying a wooden sword. What would she need that for? That's definitely suspicious. Oh, weird. Definitely weird to carry a sword around in school.
What do you know about magic?
I don't know anything about magic, but I'm really excited to learn from you all.
Then we'll gladly teach you.
Damn, they're serious about spreading magic? While me and the rest of the UMI are busting our chops to keep it contained?
But I want you to know that this stuff isn't fun and games. This is a serious club for serious magic practitioners.
Oh, don't worry about that. I tend to take magic very, very seriously.
Well, that's just perfect. I'll introduce you to the 2 other members now.
A foreign-looking girl steps forward and bows to me. Her golden hair and emerald eyes stand out as the only source of beauty in this disgusting room. That's so mean. Okay, so obviously she has big boobs, and she's supposed to be like the beautiful one, right? So I have to... Okay, hold on, Alright, we're bringing it closer. We're just gonna go right that voice. What, you don't like it? Good afternoon. My name is Tomoko. It's a pleasure to have you in our club.
I hate to admit it, but she's made a very charming first impression.
Guess me and Shane X made the right call. I don't know about that, I'll be honest. I mean, I have to see it for their personalities first, because this one's very exciting, it's, exuberant. She seems like the really calm and laid back one, and she seems like the shy gamer nerd who was like pulled into this by probably her best friend.
I hate to admit it, but she's made a very charming first impression. Suspiciously charming. I'll need to keep an eye on her, too. It's a pleasure to meet you, too, Tomoko. The third and final club member greets me from across the room. She keeps her hands planted firmly in her pockets and her eyes locked to the floor.
Oh, she is. She's the shy one. She sounds like she's 30. Hey, look, I need to make them sound different somehow.
Hello, my name is Chitori, and, it's nice to meet you, too.
What's this girl so nervous about? Is she hiding something? No, she has social anxiety. Leave her alone. That's very suspicious. I'll need to keep an eye on her too. Girl, you're biased. I have to do her again. Okay.
So, Minori, is there any specific kind of magic you want to study?
Hold on, I gotta turn down my mic. I'm fucking peeking the shit out of this. Okay, we're gonna see how this goes.
I'm not sure. I don't even know what kind of different magics there are.
So you're a real beginner then, huh? Well, you've definitely come to the right place to learn. You're talking to the most powerful mage in Japan. Stick with me and you'll basically be a demigod by the end of the year.
Oh, she's confident too.
Wow, that sounds amazing. Could you give me a demonstration?
Let's see how much these degenerates really know about magic.
Of course! Witness my power!
She takes out a large piece of paper and draws an upside-down star on it. Then she takes a foreign symbol, she draws a foreign symbol on each point of the star. Oh no. Oh no. Then she takes out a small knife and makes a slight incision on her thumb. No! It's blood magic too? Oh, girl, you don't know what you're getting into. You're not even doing it right. She presses it down onto the middle of the star, making a bloody splotch. Finally, she claps her hands together twice. Oh, she did it!
Venida Pluvia! There! That was a rain spell.
That was a rain spell?
Yep, it's a spell used to make it rain.
You don't need blood for that. I took a quick peek through the club's curtains. There is no rain.
Where's the rain?
Huh? What do you mean?
The rain. Where is it?
It doesn't just rain straight away. Usually it takes an hour or two before the rain starts. Could be a day, depending on the weather. But it will definitely rain soon, thanks to my spell.
Wow, that's amazing!
It sure is!
Magic doesn't work that way at all! It has nothing to do with silly little symbols or runes or blood rituals. The only way anyone gets magic powers is through forming a contract with a demon. If you formed a contract, then you channel magic through your mind. There's no silly magic words or rituals involved. How did you become so strong, Akane?
I inherited these powers from a long line of mages. The magic's in my blood!
Excuse me? It is true that only certain people are born with magical potential, but it has nothing to do with bloodlines. We don't know exactly what causes it, but there are some people just simply unlucky enough to be born with the potential. Usually I would just use my weapons when using magic to strike with more power. True. That is assuming you're doing an attack, though. She is just doing a rain spell. Everything she says about magic is totally wrong!
Wow, Akane. I can't believe you come from such a powerful family. I'm so lucky that I get to study with someone like you.
Tomoko, bring the forms! We need to get this girl signed up!
I already have them. Tomoko passes me a form, a pen, and a sewing needle. Oh, to prick yourself. Fucking hell. This makes me want to play Corpse Party. That's better. That's better at this. That's better at forming a fucking blood contract. I make weapons by using parts of me. My discordancy is quite elastic. I see, I see. Elasticity is a nice treat to have. What do I need the sewing needle for? You'll see. I look over the form. It's just a standard club registration form asking for details like my name, date of birth, and phone number. I quickly fill it in and hand it back to Tomoko. There. Done. Sorry, but there's more on the other side of the page. I turn the page over and read the other side. Oh god.
You must swear loyalty to the Magic Club. You will share your magical discoveries and research with the club. You shall not keep secrets regarding magic from your fellow club members. If you agree to these terms, then please sign here in blood.
Is this serious? Yes. You may want to think about it before you sign the contract. We can just take you on as a temporary member for now if you aren't sure about it.
Huh. Blood magic isn't real, and I was planning on lying to these people anyway. I don't see any problem signing it. Seems fine to me.
I prick my thumb with the sewing needle and press it against the paper before handing it back to Tomoko. By the way, Tomoko, what sort of magic do you practice? I'm a spirit medium. We love them around here. We love them.
Really? You mean you can speak to ghosts?
You could say that. I'm not sure why, but ghosts just seem to be attracted to me.
Huh. She might be able to see demons. It's unlikely, but it's possible that she's mistaking them for ghosts. I'll need to test her. Can you show me a Can you show me a damn it. Can you show me a demonstration?
I would love to. Is there any particular spirit that you'd like for me to contract?
Any ghost will be fine.
Oh no! I'm so mad. They can't even practice their fake magic properly. Everyone knows not to use one. They can't even practice it right. They can't even practice the wrong magic the correct way! Tomoko rummages through the club closet and pulls out a Ouija board. It's a small wooden board with an English alphabet on it. Yep, I kind of see why you're attracted, why they're attracted to Tomoko. Right? Like, Minori's already got a thing for her. Like, even just in her dialogue, she's like, well, she's already the most beautiful thing here. Like, girl, I don't even need to choose. You chose for me.
I recognize the words yes and no on the bottom of it.
Put your fingers on the marker, please.
I do as I'm told, and I put both my fingers on the marker with Tomoko.
Is there anybody there?
I lightly press my finger against the marker and allow Tomoko to move it herself. She slowly slides it down to where it says yes.
Look, Minori, they said yes! There's a spirit here.
Wrong. I don't feel any sort of demonic presence at all.
Ask them something.
I'm certain there isn't any kind of demon here.
This is blasphemy to magic VTubers. Remember, this is their world. They may be on a different magic system. We're not talking about anyone else's, just theirs. This is its own little universe.
I would have sensed its presence if there was one, but I want to be certain, so I'll test her. Can spirits read minds?
I've never met a spirit who could do that.
Huh. Spirits move through walls and stuff, right?
Yes, they are uncovered by physical barriers.
Is that so? Then I should ask a question that only a demon could answer. Ask the spirit what color my underwear is.
I am... The humor's been... I don't even know if it's, like, meant to be super funny, but the humor's been on point so far. I am loving this.
It's a little embarrassing to ask that, but I can't think of any other test on the spot.
I can't ask something like that.
I'm just asking a question that only a ghost could answer.
If you insist. Oh, spirit, what color is Minori's underwear?
Tomoko slowly slides the marker around the board from letter to letter. Black.
Is that correct, Minori?
Wow, the ghost got it right. You're incredible, Tomoko.
Thanks, I guess. When using my bow, I just yell, Scalpa!
That was a lie. Today, I just so happen to be wearing red underwear.
Damn, red! Okay.
This girl can't sense anything at all. But of course she can't. Ghosts aren't real. There are demons who take forms of ghosts to trick us, but no one actually turns into a ghost when they die.
Hello, I'm a fortune teller.
The nervous girl from before shuffles toward me. You can tell the future? That's pretty amazing. I extend my arm out, offering a friendly handshake, but she ignores it and keeps her hands planted firmly in her jumper's pockets. What's her problem? How does your fortune telling work?
I use a variety of different tools to tell the future, like my tarot cards and my crystal ball.
Do you need those to predict the future? Can you do it without them? If she has any real magic, then she'll be able to use it without any sort of trinket.
I can get a brief glimpse of the future if I concentrate really hard.
That's amazing. Could you give me a demonstration?
I can try, but my fortune telling isn't 100% accurate. So, just keep that in mind.
That's okay. I don't expect you to be perfect. I really don't. Let's start with a simple test. Can you predict the result of a coin toss?
I'll try my best.
Call it. Heads or tails?
Drops of sweat pour from her forehead and her glasses fog up. She must be concentrating pretty hard. I predict tails. Wait, no, heads. It'll be heads. I'm calling heads. Oh, poor thing.
Heads it is then. I flip the coin. The result is tails.
I'm right 90% of the time. I just got unlucky this time.
Of course. Just try it again.
Okay. This time it's heads. No, actually it's tails. Wait, no, heads. I'm going back to heads. It'll be heads.
I flip the coin again, and once again it lands on tails.
This sort of thing can happen, you know? It's unlikely, but it's totally possible.
Of course, you just got unlucky again.
Yeah,
It's just a statistical anomaly.
Huh. Sounds like this girl's just making excuses for herself. She can just write off every failed prediction as an unlucky coincidence.
This time it'll be heads for sure.
I flipped the coin and sure enough, the result is heads. Well, we got it right this time. That's amazing.
Thanks. When I'm done training, I'll be able to predict the future with perfect accuracy.
That's really cool. You could do so many cool things with that.
Yeah, imagine how many people I'll be able to help. I could use it to warn people about things like earthquakes and terrorist attacks. My god.
She's completely wrong. There's nothing consistent or predictable about magic. It's an anomaly that breaks all natural laws. Such a thing can only bring chaos into the world. You're amazing, Chitori. I'm sure your magic will help millions of people. Listening to these girls is maddening, but I should really count myself lucky. It's for the best that they don't know anything. Unless, what if they're just pretending to not know anything about magic? It's possible that they might just be playing dumb. I'll need to stay vigilant. Now that you've seen our demonstrations, do you know what sort of magic you want to study yet?
You should at least give her some time to think about it first.
Yes, all of your powers are amazing. There's no way I could just choose one on the spot. Really? I thought it would be an easy choice.
Don't worry. I just need a bit of time to think about it.
Very well then. I'll give you a couple days.
Thanks. By the way, how did this club get started? I need some intel on these people. I'd like to know a little bit more about the history of this gen of degeneracy.
I founded the club on my first year of school here. I wanted to create a place where magic users could get together, free of the jealous scorn of the talentless non-believers. A place where we could share magic with all those who are willing to listen and use it to help people all over the world.
What a joke. Did none of them even stop to think for a moment what they're dealing with? Magic isn't some kind of game. I saw one of Akane's recruitment posters in my first year and thought it would be fun to join.
And then Akane scouted me during my first year.
So you all met in the first year? Have there been any other members since then? We may need to track down the rest of the club members who graduated or left the school after joining. It'll be a pain, but I'm sure our intelligence network can pull it off.
No, it's just been us. Up until you showed up, that is.
I'm the only one?
That's right. You're our fourth member. Welcome aboard.
I breathe a small sigh of relief to myself. This makes things a little easier. Thank you for having me. What do you guys normally do during these meetings? We just practice and research magic. Right now, we're trying to organize something to show off for the upcoming school festival.
Speaking of which, I think I found something! A lead on some powerful magic that will blow everyone's minds!
This doesn't sound good.
Okay, do you guys know about the old bunker out by Kikisaki Forest?
I know that place. They built it back during the war. No one knows what it was used for.
That's right! They abandoned it after the war, and no one who worked there would talk about it. Until now.
Akane's face lights up. She looks as if she's about to tell us that she just won the lottery.
Someone posted a thread about it on the local forum for the occult. They said that their grandfather served at the bunker as a guard for a secret research project. In the final months of the war, they were desperate for anything they could use to stop the enemy in their advance. In the end, they turned to the arcane. They practiced ancient rituals and spells deep within their bunker, hidden within the forest.
If they resorted to something as disgusting as that, then they deserve to lose. Damn.
They were searching for a divine wind they could send the enemy packing. After months of trial and error, they finally found it. An amazing power that could turn the tide of the war.
Why am I just hearing about this now? And from this degenerate of all people. Our intelligence divisions should be monitoring this sort of thing. What kind of power was it?
His grandfather was just a guard, so they never told him anything specific. But he overheard them talking about summoning something dangerous, something they couldn't control. In the end, the scientists had to bury their research. It was just too dangerous to unleash it on the world.
Minori is so mean. No, she is! She's so mean! This sounds incredibly suspicious. People lie on the internet all the time. But what if it's true? She said that they found a way to summon something dangerous. That makes it sound like they discovered a method to summon demons. Not even we know how to do that, and our top researchers have been studying this for years. Even if there's only a 1% chance that this is real, we can't risk allowing this research to fall into the hands of these degenerates.
He got a glimpse of a hidden compartment within the bunker where they buried their research. They must have hidden a switch or something there.
Wow, that's crazy. Can you send me a link?
Sure thing. Water.
I gave Akane my phone number and she texted me a link to the forum post. How do we know that we can trust this poster?
He posted a photo of his grandfather's war medals, so we know for a fact that he was in the military. It's at least worth checking out.
Why would he tell the internet about this instead of the media?
People like us are the only ones who would believe him.
Huh. I suppose that makes sense. Wait, did you say you want to show this off at the school festival?
That's right! They'll finally respect us! Our club will get awards, fame, and funding! No, not just the school, but society itself will revere us!
Don't you think that's dangerous? We should hide it at a safe place instead. Huh. Seems like this degenerate at least has a little bit of sense. What if the wrong people get their hands on it? It could be the end of Japan or the end of the world. I understand why you want to do it. I'd like to make some money with it too, but this way just seems super risky.
You don't need to worry about that. We'll show the magic off at the school festival, but we'll hide all the research. That way we can prove magic is real and keep it safe at the same time.
Huh. I suppose that works. Stop! Just think about what you're messing with! Don't you think that's disrespectful to the researchers who took that secret to their graves? They worked so hard to make sure that this would stay hidden.
They would have just burned it all if they didn't really want anyone to find it. They wanted it to be uncovered when the time was right, and the time is now. Besides, think of all the good that we could do with this magic. Imagine how many lives we could save if we use it correctly.
Oh yeah? Well, why don't you imagine how many lives you could lose if you use it incorrectly? Huh. If there's a chance we can save people, then I just can't say no. I'll help you.
If you two really think it's safe, then I'll join you. I want to get rich and help people too.
I like how she said get rich first. That's not how any of this works, you degenerates! You can't control magic like some kind of superhero would. It's a force that fundamentally contradicts all laws of reality. Why can't you just stop and think about the implications of that? You don't even care about that, do you? You three are just in it for the money and the fame. You're just telling yourselves that it's about helping people so you don't have to feel bad. You guys are cool. You sound like superheroes. Can I come with you? I'm not sure. Huh? It's just that we only just met you, and... What she's trying to say is that we don't know you well enough to trust you with this sort of dangerous magic yet. No offense.
Excuse me?
What do you think, Akane?
Huh. You two do make a good point. We can't let this magic fall into the wrong hands. Sorry, Minori, but we have to be careful with this stuff.
This has to be a joke. I'm the only one who should be handling such dangerous magic. So I can't come with you?
Nope. Sorry about that.
I can understand why you don't trust me, but this seems really important, so I want to help you guys somehow.
Jeez, I can't turn away such an enthusiastic magic apprentice. Do you guys think it would be okay if we brought her along as an observer? It should be fine if she doesn't touch anything, right?
If she doesn't touch anything, then it should be okay. Wouldn't you agree, Chitori?
Fine.
You can just hear the venom in Minori's words. Exactly. She's so angry.
Then it's settled! settled.
I'm honored that you'll let me observe. I promise not to touch anything. It seems like getting them to trust me will be more difficult than I had anticipated. I'll need to devise some sort of scheme to trick them into trusting me. Akane, how long do you think it would take us to reach the bunker on foot?
The forest is super dense and the bunker is really deep in. It'll probably take us around 4 hours of walking.
I see. When do you plan on leaving?
It's important that we get this before anyone else does. So let's go tomorrow.
But tomorrow's a school day. We can't just skip school to go magic hunting.
Yeah, that's right. We can't skip school. We should just wait until the weekend.
And by we, I mean you.
No way! This stuff is way more important than school. We need to make sure we take it before anyone else does.
That's true. I suppose I'll just have to skip school tomorrow. I can't believe this girl. She has the chance to lead an ordinary life, to work hard and study for an honest job, and yet she's throwing it all away to chase some dangerous magic? If she really wants to save people, she should study hard and be a doctor or something.
What about you, Chidori?
Sorry, but I don't know if I should. What do I do if my parents find out I'm skipping school? I don't want to get in trouble.
Chidori, this is way bigger than just you or me or the club's reputation. We could save people's lives with this magic. Not to mention all the money we could make with it. We'd never have to work a day in our lives.
You're right. I can't just let a chance like that slip away.
Screw you guys.
I'm trying to do Eric Cartman. Screw you guys. I'm going. I don't know how to do him. Screw you guys. I'm gonna enjoy a peanut butter and jelly sandwich in school. Enjoy, Shane. Enjoy your peanut butter jelly sandwich. I currently have Uncrustables in my fridge, so I'm gonna have some later. Or if you guys are okay with it, I might grab 1 or 2 right now. I think it's just 2 left in the box, so I might just grab 2. Akane, the ultimate convincer. All it takes is 1 word and the other members go, okay, sounds fun. No, honestly. Throwing caution out the window.
You're right. I can't let a chance like that slip away.
What happened to this girl's principles? A little money is all it takes to sway her. If everyone else is going tomorrow, then I'll skip school too.
Awesome! It's settled!
But what do we do if the school calls our parents? We'll need an excuse.
Don't worry about that. No one's gonna care about us skipping school after I prove magic is real!
What will you do if it turns out to be a hoax?
I'll take responsibility for it. I'll eat my underwear in front of the whole school if I have to.
I'll make sure to remember that.
Anyway, I'll text you guys the details later. Meeting adjourned.
Akane is spreading her recklessness like peanut butter on bread. Oh, exactly. Stop capitalizing magic like this. Honestly, that's the big thing here. Everyone in this club is a capitalist. I hurry home from the meeting and call Sophia. This is Major Sophia speaking.
Good evening. This is Agent Minori calling.
Go ahead.
The club has accepted me as a member, but they don't completely trust me yet. To make matters worse, they found a lead on some potential magic. Someone posted online that a military researched magic during the war and buried documents out in an old bunker. The club is going to investigate it tomorrow. He didn't post many details, but he said they learned how to summon something dangerous. I think it was referring to demons.
Do you believe in it?
I'm not sure. I know for a fact that the bunker exists, and no one's sure what it was used for. But it seems unlikely that the military seriously had a secret magic research project.
If there's even a slight chance that it's true, then we need to investigate.
Of course! We can't risk letting those degenerates get their hands on that magic.
Very well then. I have 2 orders for you. Your first order, investigate the site before they do. If you find any sort of research, you need to stop the club from getting their hands on it.
Understood. I'll bring the research home with me.
Don't do that.
Huh? Why not?
I'm preemptively designating the research material as top secret. You are not to look at the contents of the research under any circumstances. Just keep it away from the club for now. We'll send a higher-ranked agent to collect it later.
I'm a little disappointed that Sophia isn't willing to trust me with the research. I've been a member of UMI for years. But orders are orders. This research is highly dangerous, so I can understand her caution. Understood.
As for my second order, I want you to test their magical potential ASAP.
That's gonna be difficult. In order to test someone's magical potential, you need a sample of their hair. I was hoping I could get a bit closer to the club before I asked for that, but it seems like Sophia wants me to hurry up. No one knows why, but for some reason people with high amounts of magic potential have bizarrely sweet-tasting hair.
What?
I'll need to find a way to collect samples from the three of them. Understood, ma'am. Is that all?
No, there's one more thing I need to tell you. I'm ordering you to use lethal force if they come into possession of any magical materials.
You're telling me to kill them?
Yes. Kill them if they come into contact with anything magical. Jesus Christ. For just a moment, the whole world stops. The air turns stiff, my heart skips a beat, my chest tightens so badly it feels like I'm about to snap in half. These girls may be degenerates, but that doesn't mean I want to kill them. No, I just want them to abandon magic and live ordinary lives. I understand you've never killed a human before. You can do it, right?
Yes, of course. I can kill if I have to. But that's just a last resort, right?
That's correct. Dealing with a police investigation would be a hassle, so only kill them if they acquire the research documents.
The pressure in my chest releases itself. All I have to do is hide the magic material from these girls. Then I won't have to kill anyone. I have to get there before they do, no matter what. Understood, ma'am.
For the purification of humanity.
For the purification of humanity. With that out of the way, it's time to make some preparations. Huh? Oh, that must be Grandpa. Come in, Grandpa.
Minori, who were you talking to just now?
I was just talking to a friend of mine about some schoolwork.
Oh, I see. I thought you'd be working hard, so I made you a cup of tea.
Grandpa sets down a cup of tea for me. I take a sip and force myself to swallow it. The taste is utterly revolting. Thank you, Grandpa. It's delicious. He's somehow gotten it into his head I love tea. I actually find it revolting, but I'm not going to tell him that. If this makes him happy, then so be it.
By the way, I was wondering if you'd care to go fishing with me tomorrow after school.
A fishing trip? Why would Grandpa want to spend time on something like that? He's normally too busy with his research for Mom and Dad. Oh no, I just realized what date that is. Tomorrow's the anniversary of the day that Mom disappeared. I'm sorry, but I've got some overnight club activities tomorrow. I'd disappoint a lot of people if I didn't show up. That's not a lie. I just can't tell him the full truth. So please forgive me, Grandpa.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Grandpa. I want to be there for you, but I can't. It's all because of magic. Everything wrong with our lives can be traced back to magic. So I have to contain it, no matter the cost. Why don't we go to fishing together on the weekend instead?
You know what? Don't worry about it. I don't have time to fish anyway. I've got work to do.
Thanks, Grandpa. Remember to take a break every now and then.
Why bother when I'm this close? This year will be the year, my dear. I can feel it.
Seriously, relax a little. You know what the doctors have been saying about your heart condition?
Heart condition? I'm not enjoying this. He's gonna die, isn't he? This is some major death flag behavior. I'm seeing some red activity. Bah, I know my own body better than any old doctor could.
Mom's gonna yell at you when you get back if you don't keep your health in check.
That does sound like something she'd do.
Grandpa stands there looking up at the ceiling, lost in thought. Sorry, Grandpa, but I need to finish getting ready for this.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry, my dear. I'll get out of your way and leave you to it.
What now? This is Agent Minori speaking.
Good evening, Minori. This is Major Sophia speaking. Is everything all right?
I just wanted to check something with you. Have our researchers made any progress on bringing Mom and Dad back from Makai?
They have not made any recent progress, no.
I see.
Rest assured that they are working on it.
They've been working on it for a long time now. I'm just beginning to wonder if they'll ever finish.
If demons can traverse from Makai to our world, then there's no reason we can't pull your parents from there too. It's all just a matter of time and research. Keep waiting.
Thanks. Next year, Grandpa. They'll be back next year. We'll wipe their memories of their awful experience in Makai, and then we'll organize the best family fishing trip you could ever ask for.
Are your preparations for tomorrow complete?
No, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am.
It won't do you any good to worry about that which you can't control. Leave the research to us and get back to work.
Understood, ma'am. She's right. I need to focus on preparing for the job at hand. First, I need to come up with a way to convince them to trust me. I know what to do. I'll prepare a letter. A cunning letter that will fool them into trusting me. I take out a piece of paper from the notebook and rip it up at the sides. Then I write down a quick message from the researchers on it. I need to make this look old somehow. Oh, I've got it! I remember when I was young, Dad and I used to make these fantasy games together. He'd often apply a bag of tea or a map or a letter, to make it seem really old. I take out the tea bag, dab it against the piece of paper, then leave the letter to dry. It adds a brown tint to the paper, making it as if it was written 80 years ago. Maybe this tea isn't so bad after all. Thanks, Grandpa. Yes, this will work. I'll convince them to trust me with this simple little trick.
I have doubts about that working. I have doubts. Akane's text message comes through. She wants us all to meet by the edge of the forest at 10 in the morning. Everything is set in motion for tomorrow. Now I just need to get a little bit of sleep before the first bus leaves in the morning. Uh-oh. Christmas is coming up soon. What do you want for your present, Minori?
I want the wand from Magical Heart Rush.
I see. Anything else? Anything at all?
Can you make me a magical girl?
A magical girl, huh? More water. Oh. Well, I don't know if I can do that for you. But maybe if you wish hard enough, Santa will make it happen.
Do you really think so?
Maybe. But Santa only gives magic to good girls. So get some sleep.
Okay. Good night, Mom.
Good evening, child.
Who are you?
I'm the one who can grant the wish that you desire.
Santa?
Not quite. I'm a fairy who grants the wishes of good children. And I understand that you wish to become a magical girl, right?
Yes! More than anything else!
I would love to make you a magical girl.
Really?
Of course. A good little girl like you deserves it. All you have to do is accept a contract with me. Give me a place in this world, and I shall grant you your magic.
Yes! 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 I'll do it!
Do you, Minori Nakahashi, accept the power of magic and my contract?
Yes, I swear it!
Then the contract is sealed. Farewell, Minori.
Stop! What do you think you're doing?
Wait. Ugh. I'm getting sick of this. I check the time. 3 in the morning. Time to get going. I catch the earliest bus to the edge of the forest and set off for the bunker. I've got hours of walking ahead of me. It's quiet.
There's no noise except for the sound of the wind, my footsteps, and my own groans. This walk is a lot tougher than I'd anticipated. The forest floor is covered in thick shrubbery. There isn't any pathway to walk through, just a sea of grass and bushes that scrape against my knees. Damn it, I should have been smarter and worn pants instead. The atmosphere suddenly changes. A shiver runs up my spine as the wind stagnates and the cool air turns muggy and hot. I clear my thoughts, preparing myself to strike at any moment. There's a demon nearby. Ugh! It feels like something is drilling into my head, forcing its way into my mind.
Do not be afraid. I have much to offer you.
A voice. Show yourself, demon!
I am no mere demon. I am your friend, if you will allow me.
A demon is no friend of mine. Get out of my head!
I apologize for my intrusion, but this was the only way I could communicate with you. I am aware of your alliance with UMI and your intentions. I know that you'll kill me when you find me. But we can make a deal. I wish to arrange that before you arrive.
I'll force you out of my head!
I steady myself against a tree, and then
I slam my head into it. The shock severed the demon's mental connection. I wasn't sure if it would work or not, but it did. Take that, foul demon! Ow! There's a small bump on my forehead. It hurts like hell, but it was worth it. I won't let any demon try and sweet-talk me.
Demon, stop trying to talk to girls on Skype and cosplaying as Cupid. No, that's about right. That really is.
When I find you, I'll kill you! I force my way through the shrubbery, charging through branches and thickets, pushing through the stinging pain. Until I come across it. The bunker. That demon's hiding here. I can feel it. I'll kill it, no matter what it has to offer. It's pitch black inside. I turn on my phone's torch to light the place up.
Uh-oh. That's not great. Hello there, Minori.
Mom? Dad? Is that you?
No, I've simply taken on the form of that which I have to offer you. You may simply call me Mimic.
Hey, I have one of those. Why does Dad look like that?
There wasn't enough data within your heart to reconstruct his form.
Oh, that's sad. Why are you doing this, demon?
I already told you. I wish to make a deal with you. I'm not here because I want to be here. This bunker is the only place where I can maintain my form. I wish to form a contract so I may leave this place and enjoy the sights of this realm.
Well, you're out of luck.
I thought she may say that, soldier of UMI, but don't be so hasty. Work with me, and I will bring back those which you desire from Makai. With the power of contract, I could easily return them.
Is that even possible? Wait, of course it isn't. I've already made my contract. Sorry, but even if I did want to form a contract with you, I can't.
You won't be the one to make the contract. I've read your mind, and I know that there are 3 girls on their way here. Simply leave me alone and allow me to make a contract with them. Do that, and I'll pull your parents back from Makai.
Really?
Of course. If I don't do it, you can simply obliterate me. Don't you think you owe them this? After all, you're the one who sent them there in the first place.
I didn't do it on purpose. My magic just...
What, went off on its own? You're the one who made the contract. You took on the risk of magic yourself.
I know that, but...
There is no excuse. Make your decision. Are you going to take responsibility or not?
Mom, Dad, Grandpa, I'm sorry. You'll just have to wait a little longer. Be gone! Mom, Dad, I did the right thing, didn't I? I have no choice but to do my duty, right? Yeah, I didn't have another choice. If I let that thing run wild, it would have just caused more suffering. I bet it wouldn't have even brought them back anyway. He was probably just lying. I can't believe I even thought about betraying you, am I?
Ray's acting really enhances the experience. Aw, I'm glad you think so.
I've got to get it together. I've still got a job to do here.
With the demon gone, I have a chance to examine my surroundings. The bunker is dusty and damp. So dusty it makes me feel like I'm about to sneeze. There's a sign at the back that points towards the supply room and office quarters. I take a quick peek around the I take a quick peek around the corners and see that both rooms are totally barren. The army must have taken everything with them after the war ended. The only other objects I can see are a couple of empty beer cans by the entrance. I'm clearly not the first person to visit this place. If she let it run wild, it would have run more annoying car sale ads. Car sale ads? Where are those coming from?
I take a sniff of the cans. The stench of alcohol is gone. This place must have been used as some sort of hangout in the past.
The spy music sounds straight out of Pink Panther. I can see it!
I can only hope that whoever was here before me was too drunk to properly investigate this place. I feel along the walls, searching for some sort of hidden mechanism. I stick my finger in every cracking cranny of this bunker, prodding at anything that may have hidden the switch. Huh. That sign. I feel along the sign. To my surprise, there's a small gap between the sign and the wall, just barely big enough for me to slide my hand behind. I slide my hand behind the sign, and I find a small switch. It's real? So the story really was true. They did uncover something magical. Huh. Sophia forbade me from actually looking at the research. My mission is just to stop the club members from getting their hands on it. So I'll just warp the switch itself away. That way the club won't be able to access it. I feel up against the wall. The switch I have felt is gone. Without that, the club will have no way into the compartment housing research. Another agent will just have to pick up the research some other way later. Phew! I've cleared the first objective. A little rush of happiness runs through me. It's unprofessional, but I almost feel like I'm doing a little fist pump. I beat you, degenerates! The magic is safe from your disgusting hands. Not to mention, I won't have to kill anyone. They ought to count themselves lucky that I'm the one on the case. Ah, I almost forgot. I still need to execute my plan and gain their trust. I slip my fake letter behind the sign, leaving it there for degenerates to find. With that done, I just need to walk back to the forest entrance and meet up with them. All the way back to where I started. Ugh.
Like those ads on YouTube that pop up every time. Someone just moved the runtime slide. Really? Do they? I had no clue. I have an ad blocker on my PC, and I don't know, I just don't see those kind of ads on my phone.
My feet are killing me. I really should have worn proper shoes for this. A bus soon arrives, and the three of them step off. Oh boy. Good morning. Chitori meekly waves at me, yawning to herself.
Speaking of...
Getting a good stretch in. As I move around. Back to the annoying one. Hey, Minori! Good to see that you're here bright and early. By contrast, Akane appears to be wide awake.
Good morning, Minori.
And finally, Tomoko bows as she greets me.
It's still early in the morning, and yet somehow she found the time to properly arrange her hair and makeup.
Good morning, everyone.
Are you okay, Minori? You look a little bit tired.
I was just so excited I couldn't sleep last night. That's the spirit I like to see! Now, let's go, everyone! No need to waste time!
It'd be funny if one of the girls ends up bridal carrying the tired Minori. Oh my god, you're right. I hope so.
The four of us set off towards the bunker. While we're all together, I should investigate them a little further. I wonder if they know anything about the truth behind the fire. Hey, what's with the burnt-out building in the courtyard?
You didn't hear about the fire on the news?
I shake my head, pretending not to know what happened. I don't pay much attention to the news. What the heck happened there?
There was a very unfortunate accident. The building burned down while a girl was still inside it.
Wow, how did that happen?
There was an electrical fault. It could have happened to any of us.
Of course, that's not what really happened. I wonder if they all actually believe the electrical fault story. Is that true? I've never heard of a school building catching on fire because of an electrical fault before. Was she just really unlucky? Akane, Chitori, what do you two think? I think she was just unlucky, yeah. Yeah, I think so too. That sort of thing happens, you know?
Excellent. Looks like none of them know about what actually happened. Oh, that's awful. Did you know her personally?
I talked to her a few times, but I wouldn't say we were friends. I just know she was a fan of fantasy novels. I thought she might want to try and join the magic club and learn about real magic, but she said she was too busy.
She was too busy with the literature club. Okay, look. What do we want to bet? It's Yuri from DDLC. What do we want to bet? It's Yuri from DDLC. She's the one who got the demon contract and burned herself alive. At least that's how it feels to me. Like, that's probably not what they actually mean, but that's how it feels to me for sure. I mean, these days you can't make like a dating visual novel like this without referencing DDLC at some point, so I'm gonna count that as my reference. I'm gonna count that as the like canon reference for DDLC. Monica, no! What'd you do this time? Poor Yuri. Poor Yuri.
Just as I thought, she must have had a passion for magic, just like in her fantasy novels. Not enough to join the club, but still passionate enough to attract the attention of a demon. Our conversation dies down as we focus ourselves on the long trek ahead of us. The three degenerates straight ahead of me. I, on the other hand, lag behind. My knees are wobbly, and I'm still sweaty from my first 2 trips. I can't fall behind them just because I'm tired. If I'm an agent of UMI, then I ought to have the willpower to push through it. I say that, but the reality is I simply can't keep up. Oi, Minori, you all right there?
Yeah, I'm doing just fine.
Slow down, everyone.
It's fine. I'll catch up.
Damn it, this just makes me look weak. They aren't gonna trust me if they think I'm a liability. I think that's a little dangerous. What if you get lost? Or you get injured and we're not there? That's right! No mage left behind! Onwards!
The other 3 slow down to accommodate me as we trudge towards the bunker. Here we go. We enter the bunker and I immediately collapse on the floor.
Let's get to work, girls!
And you just want me to sit back and watch, right?
Yep. Don't touch anything.
The 3 girls scurry around the bunker searching for clues. They grope along the walls and prod at every crack and cranny just like I did. Chitori checks behind the sign. Of course, she doesn't find the switch. She only finds the letter that I prepared. Everything is proceeding according to my plan.
I think I found something. Look at this.
It's some sort of letter.
Whoa, it looks super old! Check out how brown it is!
They must have left this here during the war. That is simply incredible.
Excellent. They've taken the bait. Maybe it's some sort of clue! What does it say?
It says...
Only the bravest are worthy of uncovering our research. Thus, we have hidden it behind a magic gateway. In order to uncover our secrets, you must run headfirst into this wall as fast as you can. It will not be enough for you to just walk into it, you must sprint headfirst. If you lack the conviction to do so, then you are unworthy of uncovering our secrets. Good luck.
This is my grand plan and to trick them into trusting me. None of these degenerates have the guts to run into that wall. Not a single one of them would be willing to risk sacrificing themselves. They lack my conviction. So I'll do it for them. I'll prove my dedication to the club by giving myself a nasty head injury. There's no way that they could doubt my dedication to the club after that. None of them could even imagine that a spy would give herself a concussion just to trick them. This is it. I win.
So, you're telling me we just have to sprint headfirst into the wall to activate the magic gateway?
It seems like it. Chitori prods at the concrete wall. She knocks it with her knuckles, testing its hardness. You'll get an awful concussion if the magic gateway doesn't work.
But it's the only way to uncover their magic research!
What to do?
Don't you worry. I'll do it. I'll take on the risk for you all.
That's how you know... You can trust me.
I'll do it! Wish me luck!
The red-headed degenerate cuts me off. Wait, she's willing to do it herself?
Wait! Shoot, I didn't think any of them would have actually been willing to do it. This wasn't part of my plan.
Minori, have you been paying attention to anything Akane has done? No, honestly. She thinks they're all just, like, stupid. She thinks they're all stupid, but not in the stupid, like, I'm gonna run into a wall head first kind of way. She thinks they're stupid in the I only care about myself kind of way.
What's wrong?
Don't you think this is dangerous? We still don't know for sure if this is real or not.
Of course it's dangerous, but there might be real magic on the line here. If I just walked away from that, I'd never be able to call myself a real mage. So it's a risk I'm willing to take.
I understand why you would risk your life for magic. That's why I want you to let me take that risk instead.
I could never let you do that for me. It's my job as leader to take responsibility for this kind of thing.
Damn it! Why does she have to start acting noble now? Just let me be the one to take the fall. Akane, you're a really amazing leader, but that's exactly why I should be the one to do it. All three of you has amazing magic powers. I'm sure you'll be able to use those powers to transform the world and make it a better place. But I don't have the same talent. I'm absolutely useless compared to you three. So please, let me take this risk for the club. I just want to be useful, just this once. Please let this work. Believe me. Minori.
It is my job as the leader to take responsibility, but I have to say, Minori, I admire your dedication. So, out of respect for that decision, I'll leave this job to you. You've got this, Minori!
Thank you, Akane. Wish me luck. Wait, I just want to say that I'm sorry I didn't trust you with magic. I'm sorry too. I didn't know you'd be willing to go this far for us. Don't worry about it. Now stand back. It worked! I've earned their trust. Now I just have to charge ahead and seal the deal. Of course, there is no magic gateway. There's only a hard slab of concrete waiting for me. But even so, I'll run headfirst into the wall at maximum speed. I'll take a nasty concussion, and I might even crack my skull open. But that's fine. My body is nothing more than a tool. I'll prove my dedication to the club right here, right now. Here I go. I back up to the entrance of the bunker, put my head down, and sprint straight into the wall. Ugh. Did not like that sound.
What are we gonna do? Our parents are gonna kill us when they find out about this!
We need to call an ambulance right away. No, we need an airlift.
What if we get arrested for murder?
Hey, guys. What's going on?
She's alive! We're saved!
What happened? Where am I? Minori, do you mind if I take a look at your head?
I guess.
I don't see any blood. Everything feels fuzzy. My head just won't stop thumping. What's going on? Wait. That's right, I slammed my head into the wall as part of my magnificent plan. The portal! What happened to the portal? Of course, I am well aware that there is no portal, but I ought to play my part. You didn't go through any portal. You just dented your head on the wall.
Huh? Did I do it wrong? I don't think so. You really did sprint into the wall.
So that means there really wasn't any magical gateway. Damn it. We were tricked, guys.
Yeah, we were completely tricked.
You're damn right you were. I bet the guy who posted about this was just a troll. Do you really think someone would have gone through the effort of coming out here, putting that piece of paper behind the sign, just for a prank?
I could believe it. Some people just have way too much time on their hands.
We should have known better than to trust a stranger.
I'm gonna expose them as a big fat liar they are.
We wouldn't want anyone else to investigate the research. Normally, UMI's online counterintelligence department would deal with this for us. But I'm happy for Akane to do the work for us. Go ahead, Akane. Smear that poster as a liar for me.
By the way, Minori, thanks for, taking one for the team there.
Don't worry about it. I'm just happy I was useful to the club. So what do we do now?
It'll get dark soon. Let's set up camp here and go home tomorrow morning.
Are we sure that Minori doesn't need to go to the hospital? I told you, I'm fine. My head just hurts a bit.
Are you sure you don't need any medical attention? I brought a first aid kit with me, just in case.
It's just a little headache. I'll be fine. Wait a minute. I still need the samples of their hair. They must feel guilty about me smashing my head into a wall. Maybe I can use the guilt to my advantage. By the way, could I ask you all for another favor? What is it? This may sound strange, but I need to borrow some hair from you all. What do you want with my hair? Last night, I was, doing some research on magic, and I read about this potion that helps heal people. It requires hair from 3 different fens.
I've never heard of a potion like that, but I guess it couldn't hurt.
Great. I'll just take a bit from you. I reach out to Chitori, placing my palm on her head, just so I can pluck out a few strands of hair.
Don't touch me!
Huh? But you said I could...
I said don't touch me!
Chitori slaps my hand away and shoves me into the wall. My head... Ooh. Uh-oh. My head thuds against the wall again and a throbbing pain shoots through my skull. What is your problem? You just said I could take some. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I don't like being touched. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Tomoko and Akane just stand by silently as Chitori continues to mumble out her apologies. They look down at the floor, only occasionally glancing at each other. You still want the hair, right? I'll give you some right now. Chitori pulls out a few strands of her hair and drops them into my palm. Can I do anything else to make it up to you?
Don't worry about it, Chitori. She'll be fine.
Okay. I'm just gonna go for a little walk. Chitori disappears outside. Uh-oh. Is that some trauma I spot? Did I do something wrong? No, you didn't do anything wrong. It's our fault. It's our fault for not telling you about this earlier. Chitori just dislikes being touched. I see. She's a nice person at heart, but she reacts strongly to physical touch. I don't think she can help it.
I don't understand this at all. All I did was lightly touch her head. It's not like I punched her.
Okay. Minori's holistic. Minori. She genuinely seems shocked. I don't think she was faking it. Maybe she just can't help herself. After all, she was awfully apologetic. If that's the case, then I have to admit that even I feel sorry for her. Everything will be fine as long as I just don't touch her again, right? Yes. It's not as if she dislikes you or anything like that. She'll come back when she's ready. Well, that's good. But I'm still a bit confused. Why does she hate being touched so much? We don't know. That's just the way she is.
She won't tell you the reason?
I did ask her about it once, but she changed the subject. I don't think she wants to talk about it. But that's okay. She doesn't need to tell us unless she wants to. Based! Based, Tomoko! She's right. She's right. She's absolutely right, you know.
I see. I'll just have to keep my hands to myself.
There's not much else we can do for her other than that.
Understood. By the way, can I get those hair samples from you two?
Of course.
Here you go!
I collect the hair samples from Tomoko and Akane. Thanks. I'm going out for a little bit. I take the 3 samples and I walk outside the bunker into the forest where it can't be seen. Tomoko is guarding the single brain cell. Yeah!
Let's see if those girls have any real magical potential. First, I'll test my own hair so I have a point of comparison. I pluck out a few strands and suck on them. They taste just a little bit sweet, like a plum that's not quite ripe yet. Oh, welcome back, Nicholas! Next, I take out a few strands of Chitori's hair and I hold them up to my mouth. My heart pounds against my chest and my head feels a little hot.
I've never tasted another girl's hair before, so I must be a little nervous. What do you think it is? Jeez, I need to calm down. It's just another girl's hair. She probably doesn't even have any magical potential. I place the brown strands of hair in my mouth and I suck on them. Her hair tastes just like chocolate. It's ridiculously sweet. This girl has an extremely high potential for magic. Damn it. What about the other 2? Minori thinks it's American. I thought she were lesbian. I look at Akane's hair strands. The red dye glimmers in the moonlight. My heart races even faster, and the hair strands sway from the force of my increasingly ragged breathing.
I'm a lesbian, but I thought I was American.
I thought I was Japanese. I wrap the strands between my hair, and I suck on them.
Are you kidding me? Her hair tastes just like caramelized apple. It's extremely sweet.
She has an extremely high amount of magic potential, just like Chitori. Don't tell me that Tomoko is also... The chance of all 3 of them having magical potential is so extremely low. It would be like flipping a coin 20 times in a row and getting heads every time. Nevertheless, I must test her. My muscles tense up at once as I take a look at the shimmering golden hair of hers and coil my tongue around it. Surely she doesn't have the potential too.
Damn it!
All of the tension in my muscles snaps as the sickeningly sweet flavor of Tomoko's hair ripples through my throat. Ew! What rotten luck! All 3 of them possess high magic potential! Like 3 ticking time bombs! Damn it, I need to tell Sophia.
This is Agent Minori reporting in. I have an urgent report to make.
This is Major Sophia. What's going on, Minori?
We have a critical situation on our hands. All 3 of the club members have extremely high raw magical potential, far higher than mine.
How much damage do you think they could cause if they were to make a contract?
I estimate that if any of them were to make a contract, they would immediately overload all magic and cause a disaster. They would cause fires, earthquakes, tsunamis. Thousands could die.
I see. I'm now ordering you to neutralize the targets ASAP.
Are you saying I have to kill them?
Leaving them alive would be too risky.
Damn it, am I gonna have to become a murderer after all? I don't want that. They might be a group of degenerates, but I don't want to kill them. With all due respect, ma'am, I must question these orders. As you said before, there'll be a police investigation if I kill them. We need to keep the authorities away from the magic at all costs.
Very true. But we also need to neutralize this threat somehow. Do you have a proposal for a non-lethal method?
I just need to find a way to destroy their passion for magic. You and I both know that the only ones who are actively seeking magic can form contracts with demons. So if I crush their passion, they won't be a threat anymore.
And how do you plan to do that?
Well,
I think that they're hiding something. What makes you think that?
They all act really suspicious. I'm certain they're each hiding something. If I find out what that is, then I can blackmail them with it.
You mean you'd simply blackmail them into quitting magic?
Yes, that's correct. I'll need some time to investigate them one by one, but this way we can avoid a police investigation.
I see. Well, that could work. I'm rescinding my previous order. Continue your investigation and crush their passion for magic. But if they form a contract, kill them immediately before they can cause any damage.
Yes, ma'am. This is an excellent arrangement. I don't have to kill anyone, but I still get to destroy their passion for magic. It's the best possible solution. I have more to tell you, but they'll get suspicious if I stay on the phone for too long. I'll report on the bunker itself when I get home.
I look forward to hearing your report, Minori. For the purification of humanity.
For the purification of humanity. There's no time to waste. I'll investigate each one of them, find their secrets, and blackmail them into giving up on magic. Don't get mad at me, you degenerates. This is for your own good.
Oh, she's back. I return to the bunker and find the 3 girls huddled around a portable stove.
Hey, Minori, did your potion with the hair work?
My potion? What is she talking about? Oh, right. That potion.
Oh, that. It didn't really work. Aw, dang. I was gonna ask you for the formula.
Akane sighs to herself, clearly disappointed. Dinner's ready, everyone. Of course she would be the one making dinner. She's the mom friend. Compared to me, I would spit out hair if it's in my mouth. Me too. I actively have to scrape my tongue because I have long hairs, so obviously it gets in my mouth a lot and it goes down my throat and I start and then I'm like so I have to pull the hair out of my throat. It's so annoying. This makes me wonder, why don't they just erase their memory of magic if they can do the same for Minori's parents? True. I would say it probably has repercussions of some kind, especially something like this. It's like a core personality trait for all of them. Tomoko made dinner with an easy bake oven. Honestly. Had batteries and everything waiting in her pocket. I'd prefer not to take food from one of my targets, but I was so focused on the mission that I totally forgot to bring my own food with me.
Thanks, Tomoko. Your cooking is the best part of these trips.
Thank you, but this simple curry isn't worth fussing over.
Tomoko hands out bowls of curry to each of us. I take a sniff of mine and am immediately struck by its heavenly aroma. I don't know anything about cooking, but even I can tell this is an exceptionally good curry. However, Shitori doesn't seem to be too enthused about hers. She just stares down at the floor while spooning curry into her mouth. She won't even look at me. Well, a goddess and we have something in common. I guess we do. This expedition may have been a total wash, but the food definitely makes it worth it.
You're exaggerating. It really isn't all that special. Speaking of the expedition, I think in the future we should investigate our leads a little more carefully.
You're right. I really should have questioned the guy more. But the whole story was just so juicy! Imagine if there really were magic materials! Imagine everyone's faces at the school festival! We would have totally knocked their socks off!
You know, maybe it's for the best we didn't find anything. I'm not sure if the world is ready for us to show that off yet. What's your opinion, Shitori?
I don't know.
Shitori doesn't even look up from her bowl. I see. How was your walk? Did you see any interesting wildlife around?
No.
Oh, that's a shame. I've heard this forest is actually renowned for its population of wild deer. Seeing them in the wild would be pretty nice, don't you think?
Sure. Silence hangs in the air.
Akane.
I remember the time we had Outback at a stakeout in an Outback steakhouse, and you cooked steaks on the roof!
And it was during the middle of winter.
Akane looks at Chitori.
I assume she's just not sure what to say to her. Finally, she turns back to me and breaks the silence.
So, Minori, how would you rate your first magic expedition with us?
It's been fun, other than smashing my head in.
Most people would have left after that. Good to see you're tougher than most.
Learning something as cool as magic is worth enduring a minor bump on the head.
It's like they say in English, no pain, no gain. Wait, is that right? Tomoko, how's it said again? Tomoko?
Oh, fuck. Uh-oh. I think we know what this is. You see them eyes? Do you see them dead eyes? No, I'm gonna theorize. I'm guessing this is the demon. This is the demon making a contract with her, drilling into her mind. Suddenly, the color drains from Tomoko's face and her eyes glaze over. She doesn't react to or even acknowledge us. It's as if she's somewhere else entirely. Tomoko's grip loosens and she drops her bowl. Curry spills all over her legs, but she doesn't even react. She just vacantly stares at the wall. Is she okay?
Yeah, she's fine. Sometimes this just happens to her.
Can't we do anything for her?
Nope, there's nothing we can do now except wait it out.
Okay, I know this is probably not what it's supposed to be, but this reminds me of an absent seizure. If you don't know what that is, it's a type of seizure where they do exactly that. There's no response, they just kind of sit there, they don't move, it's exactly like this, and that's what it reminds me of. I'm assuming the demon is trying to get in contact with her, but I just want to note the similarities to something in real life that does exist. Just because I find it important to, whenever we are talking about magic and demons and it crosses over into the world of real life, I do want to note that if this happens to a friend of yours, it may be a seizure. Please don't immediately jump to demons. That is extremely dangerous and can lead to other more dangerous lines of thinking. Thank you for this PSA on health safety.
Tomoko continued to stare into the wall, even as Akane wipes the curry off her legs. Chitori and I can only look onwards and wait.
I'm sorry.
Sorry for what? Don't bother, she's not talking to us.
God, guys, I have an exam in about 4 minutes, but I want to stay here at least for some more hours. No, go take your exam. Go take your exam, and then once you're done, you can come back, okay? Don't worry, I'll still be here. I promise. The video will be here for as long as your exam takes. And who knows, I might even still be streaming. If I'm not, though, you can always watch the video back. Enjoy the strange lore of this world. Good luck on your exam. Exactly. Good luck. I am hoping for you to get a good score. Wait. See ya! I have buttons. REA's a health teacher. Guess I was right after all. Not a health teacher. I just know some things. I just have a base of knowledge.
Then what's she talking about? I don't think she's talking about anything in particular. She just kind of says things when she's like this.
Tomoko continues to stare into space. It's as if she's been possessed by something. But I can't sense the presence of a demon. So what's going on here? Tomoko's fingers twitch and she blinks a few times. Huh? What's going on? Her eyes widen and she seems to realize what's just happened. Minori, did you see all of that?
Yeah.
Tomoko furrows her brow and sighs to herself. I was hoping we'd get to know each other a little bit before you'd have to see that. Please don't pay it any mind.
Actually, I'll be paying this quite a bit of mind. There's no way I could actually just ignore that. Well then,
I will deal with it. I'll deal with the dishes and the portable stove.
Did you want us to clean them? You did the cooking.
It's fine. I'll sort everything out.
Okay, I'm going for another walk then. I'll set up the rest of our campsite.
With everyone splitting up now, with everyone split up, now would be a good time to decide which one I'm going to investigate first. Yeah! All right, we're gonna go ahead and save there. That's our first save.
This delves us into the realm of who do we choose as our date? Might take a long time to get one of them to trust, to get each one of them to trust me, so I'm gonna take them one at a time. I don't know how long this stream is gonna be, but I am planning to have it be all of the routes. There's only 3, and then I believe there's a bonus ending as far as I saw on the achievement page.
Which one of them should I choose to investigate first? This is an important decision, so I'd better think carefully. Who should I ask?
All right. Ooh, who do we want to go with? Who do we want to go with? I actually want to... Okay, first, looking at this game, I thought Titori was going to be my favorite. I really thought Titori was going to be my favorite. But I kind of want to save her for a second. I feel like her story is going to be really heavy, and I don't know if I'm ready for that right off the bat. So I think I will go with Tomoko for now, just because I really want to know what the fuck happened there, you know? But, like, my first choice was absolutely Chitori, and if she didn't have the touch thing going on, I would probably choose her first. But since I don't want to start off with something super dark, super, you know, something super heavy, I'm gonna go ahead and go with Tomoko first.
Tomoko seems like a good option. She's suspiciously charming and polite, as if she's trying to cover something up.
She could just be a good person. She could just be nice.
And what was that breakdown just now? Even if there's a small chance that it was related to magic, I need to investigate it. Don't hold this against me, Tomoko. It's for your own good. Hey, Tomoko, can I ask you something?
Sure. What is it?
I want you to train me to talk to spirits.
I'd love to train you to talk, or I'd love to teach you about spirits. But not everyone can talk to ghosts. If you don't have the spiritual power, there's not much I can do to help you.
Really? What determines someone's spiritual power?
I'm not quite sure. Some people have it, and some people don't.
I see. So if I just don't have the power, then I'm out of luck.
Unfortunately, yes.
Was thinking the same thing too, right? I was tempted to go Akane first to get her out of the way, because so far she's my least favorite character, just because she is that, like, extremely over-the-top rush into things without thinking about, I'll take responsibility for it, and then she's like, she'll be the kind of person to go, no, I'll take responsibility for it, and then the next day, when it's time to take responsibility for it, she'll be like, actually, you know? She feels like that kind of character to me. Just out of curiosity, do your powers have anything to do with what happened earlier? If this is connected to what she's hiding, then I doubt she'll give me a straight answer. But I'm curious as to how she'll react.
No, it doesn't have anything to do with ghosts. To tell you the truth, I really don't know why it happens. It just does. Okay, so it's not related to ghosts. So I could be right that it was just an absent seizure. She could just have seizures. Now, would you like to begin your training?
She changed the topic pretty quick there. Looks like she really doesn't want to talk about it. That just makes it all the more likely that her secret is connected to it.
She could just have seizures! I am a little bit fed up with Minori, pretty angry with Minori, that she is just like constantly, let's delve into everyone's deepest secrets and learn everything about them so I can blackmail them into hating their life's dream, you know? Let's delve into their trauma. Let's air it to the world, you know? Actually, I think I like Minori even less than I like Akane. I think Minori is the worst character.
I'd like to start as soon as possible.
Excellent. Then we can begin the day after tomorrow at school.
Great. I'll meet you at your place after school. I want to investigate Tomoko's house as soon as I can. I may be able to find something there that's connected to her secret.
Medication. At my place.
Is there a problem with that?
I wouldn't say there's a problem, but...
It seems like she's hesitant to invite me over. She's definitely hiding something there.
Or she has strict parents. The worst character happens to be the main character, right? Sucks that we have to play as her. I would rather play as Akane. She's much more fun.
You keep all your spiritual tools there, right? So it'd be better to train there, right? Don't you think? I rub the bump on my head as I speak in order to remind her of the brave sacrifice that I made for her and the club.
That has solidified it for me. She is worst character. She's worst character. She's so manipulative. I know that's her job. I know that's the point. But she's so manipulative. I suppose you have a point. I'll take you back to my place after school.
Awesome. Thanks, Tomoko.
After some time, Shitori returns to the bunker. Oh, my back.
It's getting late, so I'm going to sleep. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
I think I'll go to sleep now as well.
The three of them slip into their sleeping bags and settle into sleep. I didn't bring one of my own, so I simply lie down on the concrete and make a small pillow with my hands.
Manipulative. Minori. M! That can't be a coincidence. It's demons!
The concrete floor is cold and hard as ice. Sleeping here will be extremely uncomfortable, but that's okay. My comfort is irrelevant to the mission.
To the wishing.
Tomoko notices and approaches me.
Oh, it's Tomoko who does it too. She's so sweet. Did you not bring a sleeping bag?
I forgot to. Don't worry about it. I'm fine with just sleeping on the concrete.
You can't do that. Not after you've already injured yourself.
Seriously, it's fine.
No way! Tomoko's right. As our leader, I simply cannot allow one of our own to sleep on the concrete. Take my sleeping bag, Minori. I shall simply sleep outside.
This is why I subbed. You're so funny. Aw, well, thank you. I just have a good time vibe, you know? What is she, a dog? Rude! She made a noble sacrifice for you! Worst character! Worst character! God.
My body has been strengthened by magic. I can easily withstand the harsh elements.
Excuse me? I actually brought a spare with me, just in case this sort of thing happened. Thanks. I'll just borrow that one. I don't need charity from a Target, but it would look weird if I refused. So I'll accept this.
Solely for the sake of my mission, of course. It's not because I actually want to sleep comfortably.
With that, I slip into the warm and soft sleeping bag and we all go to sleep.
I mean, I still want to sleep on the floor because I'm a weirdo.
The next day, we wake up and walk back to the entrance of the forest. By the time we arrive, it's already close to evening.
Did they? Oh, right. It's weekend now. I forgot. Akane.
I'll take being called a dog as a compliment. Dogs will outlive us all. Because they have demons in them! They're powered by magic and demons! Here we are! The bus should be here soon.
We've been walking for hours, but somehow I seem to be the only one who's worn out.
Thank you for your hard work, everyone, even though we didn't find anything.
That's what you think, Akane.
Hey, what did we tell the teachers? We missed 2 whole days of school. They're gonna be so mad at us.
Oh, so it's not the weekend. Okay.
Oh no. How am I supposed to explain? Okay, so she does have a strict plan, yeah. How am I supposed to explain this to my mother? Tomoko and Chitori both stare at Akane. Akane? Didn't she say you would take responsibility if it turned out to be a hoax? Well? It looks like you might have to eat your underwear after all.
I am a woman of integrity. I shall take responsibility and eat my underwear.
This takes Hellhound to a new level. No, yeah. I found reasons to complain. A good day's work. Don't worry, I'm just kidding. We'll all have to deal with it. Well, at least Akane was willing to eat her underpants, right? At least she was willing. The bus arrives and the four of us each go home. I'm guessing now she has to call Sophia. How exhausting. All I want now is to collapse into bed, make my report to Sophia, and go to sleep. That must be Grandpa knocking on my door. He must have found a new lead on Mom and Dad. He opens the door without waiting for me to respond. I hope you don't mind me inviting myself in. Did you enjoy your club activities? Yeah, we had a fun time. I see. Minori, we need to talk. Shit, did he find out I skipped school? I put down a fake number on my transfer papers. There's no way they could have called him. What is it, Grandpa? Grandpa sighs and scratches his chin. I got a call from the school today regarding your transfer to Kinoshita. I should have known this would happen. It was only a matter of time before my old school would call him about the transfer. Why didn't you tell me about this? My heart sinks like a stone. I'm sorry, Grandpa. I don't want to lie to you, but I don't have much of a choice. Huh? You didn't read the papers when you signed them? Sorry, I was a little preoccupied at the time, my dear. Oh, I thought you read them. Do you really? You must have known I was too busy to read them. Why? What was wrong with your old school? All right, this is it. I can't put it off any longer. I have to lie to Grandpa. But I don't know if I can. I know the words I need to say to him, but I don't know if I can push them out. Minori, please. You know you can tell me anything. Was someone bullying you at your old school? I hid secrets from my parents, too, when I was your age. I drank and smoked and got into all sorts of trouble. If only my mother had found out, I would have given up smoking much earlier. Your mother did the same thing when she was younger. I mean, she hid things from me. I suppose it runs in our family. I told myself I'd just give her a little space, and I didn't press her on it. She caused a huge headache for herself. It would be better if she had told you the details of herself someday, so I don't want to say too much. I'm just telling you that you can understand my position. Please, Minori, I need to know what's wrong. It's true. I really am hiding something from you. Go on. The truth is, I changed schools because I was being bullied. Grandpa's grip on his walking stick tightens. The veins on his old hands bulge out with a ferocity I didn't even know he was capable of. Who did it? You give me their names and I'll straighten them out for you. You don't need to do that, Grandpa. I've already transferred schools to get away from it. I can't let them get away with that. Grandpa, please. Grandpa relaxes his grip and the anger drains from his face. Best character is Grandpa. Changed my mind. No, Grandpa is best character. Grandpa's absolutely the best character. Thank goodness. I'm not worth getting upset over. I just don't understand, Minori. Why would anyone want to bully you? To tell you the truth, Grandpa, it's because... It seems like Grandpa believes me right now, but he might start questioning things after his emotions cool off. So I need to seal the deal on this lie right here and now. They bullied me because I'm gay. Homosexual! Grandpa stares at me in shock as if he doesn't understand what I'm telling him. I like other girls. I see. And they bullied you over it. There was another girl who I liked, and I confessed my feelings to her. I didn't expect her to reciprocate them. I just wanted her to know how I felt. She called me a freak and started spreading rumors about me. People started to think of me as a pervert.
One girl said she didn't even feel comfortable sharing the girls' bathroom with me. One day, I found a slip of paper in my desk with the address for a therapist, as if I needed to be cured. Grandpa's hands shake with rage, and his eyes shine wet with tears. I just didn't feel safe anymore. Grandpa chokes back his own tears and remains silent. I'm sorry, Minori. I don't know what to say. I want to stop here. I don't want to make Grandpa cry. But I can't. I have to stamp out any potential doubts he has. And to do that, I need to show him some evidence. Take a look at this, Grandpa.
I reach behind... Oh? What? Secret stash? Me with my Yuri manga? I reach behind my bookshelf where my secret stash lies. I take out one of the books, and I present it to Grandpa. He peers at the cover inquisitively. No, it's literally just me with my manga! Oh my god! Grandpa, I'm going to break out all of their bags. He's gonna stamp on them with his cane, you know? White Lilies in Brew. White Lilies in Bloom, Volume 1. He takes his eyes off the cover and looks up at me. What is this, Minori?
It's a Yuri manga. I have a whole stack of them behind my bookcase. And with that, Grandpa has to believe me. After all, this is only half a lie. I do like other girls, but I was never bullied because I never confessed to anyone. Of course I would never do that. Romance is a privilege for human beings, not for someone tainted by magic like me. But I still suffer from the same urges as everyone else, so these books serve as a valve to relieve that pressure. I see. I'm sorry, Grandpa. I've been hiding everything from you for years. I was just worried you think I would be a freak too. It's okay if you do. I won't hold it against you. Grandpa's shoulders heave and his eyes look wider than I've ever seen them before. Of course I don't think you're a freak, Minori. Of course I don't. You're my one and only precious granddaughter, you hear me? You've got nothing to be sorry about. Do you understand? You're not mad at me? I'm sorry, Grandpa. I'm so sorry. I know you're not mad at me. Of course you aren't. I know you would never think of me as a freak, and I know you'll always love me. I just never saw the need to tell you. Not until today when it became relevant to my mission. Of course not, my dear. You don't think it's weird? Of course he doesn't think it's weird. He loves me. He would never think it's weird. But I need to act my part or he won't believe me. Of course I don't think it's weird. In fact, this is great. This way I don't have to worry about any boys trying to get their hands on my beloved granddaughter. There's a lot of creeps out there, you know. Sorry, that was a joke. I just thought I'd lighten the mood a little. Did I embarrass you? Not at all, Grandpa. Somehow, Grandpa's embarrassing little comment completely cuts all the tension in the air. The point is, I don't think there's anything weird about it at all. And if anyone causes you trouble, I want you to tell me right away. Think I know who I'm meeting in a fight, Yeah, exactly! Stamp on them! Minori really is lesbian Peko Peko Yama. Go for her mission! Yeah! Oh. Thanks, Grandpa. Remember, Minori, please tell me if anything is bothering you. Even if you think you've done something wrong, I won't judge you. Of course, Grandpa. It's getting a little late. I'm going to bed now. Good night, Minori. Grandpa leaves and I close the door behind him. After all that, I just want to go to sleep and forget about everything that's happened. But I can't. I've still got to make my report. Good evening. This is Agent Minori. I have a report for you. Go ahead, Minori. It turns out that the military really did research magic. I found a hidden switch that would open a compartment with their research documents. Not only that, but a demon resided there. Fortunately, I was able to remove it from our world before the club members arrived. This is most troubling indeed. I'll send a higher-ranked agent to collect the documents, and then we'll have our research division look at it. Mission report. Complaining about everything during my club activities is super fun. If they really did find a way to summon demons from Makai, then it is possible that research could be used to pull my parents back from it.
Possibly. If they found a way to summon specific demons, then there's no reason why it couldn't be used to summon your parents. I think humans in the world of Makai would probably be different than demons from Makai. I wouldn't think you could summon humans the same way you could summon demons, right? You would think that the UMI would also think that, right?
Ma'am, I'd like to formally request that you send me to take the documents. I want to examine them myself.
You're not qualified. We're going to send a higher-ranked agent to handle it.
Then please let me go with them, just this once.
You don't have the security clearance to come into physical contact with other mages. You know that, Minori.
I should have expected her to say that. Of course I wouldn't be allowed to physically meet another mage in person. It's critical that the identities of mages remain a secret, or else the organization's existence could be leaked to the public. No one would believe you if you claimed there was a secret society, but you couldn't identify any of the other members. So low-ranking members like myself aren't allowed to contact other mages.
Or maybe it would just send them to New Jersey. But at least you wouldn't need a portal to pick them up.
I don't even know if Sophia is her real name. It's a lonely existence. But I don't have the right to complain. Please, just let me look at the research. Just one time.
You are forbidden, and that is final.
Understood.
I understand your feelings, Minori, but you need to keep them in check for your own sake.
I'm sorry, Grandpa. We'll just have to put our faith in UMI. I collapse onto my bed and allow myself to fall asleep. I head to school the next day. Like before, I pay no attention in class. I head towards the club room immediately after school to meet with Tomoko.
All right, booby waifu time.
Just as I head out into the hallway, my homeroom teacher pulls me aside. Damn it, he probably wants to talk about skipping school.
Good afternoon, Minori. Oh, that's a man.
Hello, sir. Can I help you?
You and I need to talk. The teacher pulls me into a corner of the hallway and looks around to make sure there's no one to overhear us.
Is this about what happened yesterday?
Yes, it is. We've spoken to the other three already. We know what you were doing. You're new here, so I want to give you a chance to explain yourself before we take any sort of disciplinary action.
I can feel myself getting sweaty already. I told Grandpa I had overnight activities, but I didn't tell him I was skipping school. If they try to call Grandpa, they'll realize I gave him a fake number. They'll realize I gave a fake number for him. Then they might give me give his real number so they gonna call him. Well, I didn't have any friends at my old school. I was always really lonely. Then I met the other girls in the magic club, and they said they wanted to be friends with me immediately. I've never had any friends before, so I just couldn't say no when they offered to go on the trip.
The teacher quietly nods to himself as I lie through my teeth. Homeroom teacher's a shadow person. It's a demon!
Actually, I suppose that isn't a lie. It is true I never had any friends at my old school. I just never cared. I think it's time for another stretch. Man, I'll accept whatever punishment you have for me, but please understand, I was just lonely.
I force myself to sob like my life depends on it. You're going to the Shadow Realm, Jimbo. I mean, Minori. The teacher puts his hands in his pockets and glances over the hallway as he thinks to himself. Then he bends over so we can see eye to eye, as if I was a small child. I'll let you off with a warning this time. Just calm down and don't let it happen again. And by the way, the teacher leans past me in the direction of the club room as if to make sure that none of them can hear him talking. I'd advise you to make some friends outside of that club. A goddess like REA seems to be acutely aware of surrounding demons. I mean, I would, you know.
What's wrong with the club?
Oh, there's nothing wrong with the club itself other than yesterday's incident. I'm just saying that it would do you good to make other friends.
I appreciate his concern, but I have no need to make actual friends. I'll keep that in mind, thanks.
All right, remember what we talked about. Stay out of trouble.
The teacher walks away and I head to the club room. I head to the club room to meet with Tomoko. I find her staring out the window playing with her golden hair. Good afternoon, Tomoko.
Good afternoon, Minori. Did the teacher talk to you about what we did?
Yeah, they did.
You didn't get in trouble, did you?
I got lucky. They told me they would let me off with a warning because I'm new to the school. What about you?
Thank goodness. I got lucky too. They said they would let it slide, but only because of my grades.
All's well that ends well, right? Now, how about my magic training?
Oh, yes, of course. Tomoko and I catch the bus back to her house, and she takes me to her room. Ooh. This is a nice little room.
Her room is exceptionally clean. Everything's in its proper place without a single bit of clutter.
That makes me nervous, though. Rooms that, like, don't look lived in, I hate them. I hate rooms that don't look lived in. Like, come on, throw some clothes on the floor, have a basket out, something. Like, come on, prove to me you actually spend time in this room other than sleeping in the bed. And, like, most people who, like, keep their rooms clean like that anyway, they make their bed in the morning, so it's not even like they slept in it. It's like, huh? Do you live here? I guess that's because I've always been a very messy kind of person, though.
But she somehow must be hiding something. I need to get her out of the way somehow, so I can sweep the room for blackmail instead.
Do you want anything to eat before we start, Minori? Tea? Biscuits? Pavlova?
You have pavlova? You don't see pavlova very often here in Japan. It's very surprising that Tomoko would have it.
Have you ever tried it before? It's a foreign food that comes from Australia and New Zealand.
I've had it before. My mother used to bake it for me on my birthdays.
I'm a little surprised to hear that your mother made it. It's rather uncommon here in Japan. Take home a slice for her and ask me how it compares.
Sorry, but she won't be able to try it.
Tomoko catches the bus and throws it to me. What? I would be crushed by other bus.
Why did I let that slip? I don't want to tell the target about my personal life. She's lactose intolerant.
And yet she still made it for you? She must have put a lot of love into it.
Yeah, she sure did.
You simply have to try mine and tell me how it measures up. Give me a moment and I'll go get you a slice.
Is she gonna leave me alone in her room? Excellent. This is an invaluable chance to investigate her. Would you mind getting some tea as well? I'm a bit nervous about my training and it would help calm me down.
Of course. Anything else?
Some biscuits since you said you had them. I couldn't care less about tea and biscuits, but I want to keep her away from the room as long as possible. Hello, Tater. Oh, wait here. Hello, Tater. And hello to Allie as well. Tomoko leaves the room humming to herself, and I get back to work. Let's see here. I rummage through Tomoko's desk drawers, but all I find are pens, school notes, and a few books. I almost give up on the drawers until I spot an envelope hiding underneath the school books. On the front, it reads, "From Osamu to Tomoko." Strangely enough, it's already been opened. Hello, dead man. I look inside and see a whopping 20,000 yen. That is 20,000?
I want to say that's $200. I believe that's about $200. It's my first time being here. Well, welcome! We are currently playing a Yuri visual novel. This is the main character, Minori, and we are in Tomoko's house. She is like the deep voice, sweet mom friend of the group. It's nice.
Who's Osamu? Why did give it to her? Is it her boss from a part-time job? Compensated dating, perhaps?
You would jump to that.
No, she wouldn't just leave evidence of that lying around in a desk drawer. She's coming back. Damn it, I haven't had time to read the letter yet. I quickly put everything back the way I found it and I closed the drawer. Tomoko returns with a slice of pavlova, a cup of tea, and some biscuits.
Tell me more about this game? Well, you know what I can pull up? I can pull up the press info! I was given a press info for this game, since I was allowed to play this game for free. Let's see. As a child, Minori wished to become a magical girl like the hero she saw on TV. One day, a mysterious voice offered to grant her magical powers and make her dreams come true. The young Minori eagerly accepted the stranger's gift, but was absolutely delighted as magical powers were bestowed upon her. However, unfortunately, she soon came to realize that the gift of magic was actually a curse, a force of nature far beyond what she was able to control. Minori's magic misfired and banished both of her parents from this world. She grew up racked with guilt and declared she would atone for her sins by ridding the world of all those who would seek magic, for the purification of humanity. Years later, Minori investigates a fire at a local high school that she suspects to have been caused by magic. There, she just so happens to spy a poster advertising a magic club dedicated to studying and spreading magic across the world. The very concept of the club enrages her, and she immediately sets off to infiltrate and stamp out the members of with magical ambitions. But as she learns more about the members of the club, she slowly finds herself falling in love with them. Will she allow their charms to melt her heart, or will she crush their dreams of magic? I want to play this game. There is a free demo available on Steam. If you check the description, you can find the free demo of Kiss the Demiurge. You can also find the full game for $6. So if you got $6 spare lying around, go ahead and take a play. I'm gonna play through all of the routes here tonight, but we're already 2.5 hours in and nowhere near to the end of Tomoko's route, so I assume we're gonna be going for a while. So if you do want to go ahead and get to any girls early, or if you want to play along with me, full game is there for you if you want to spend the money on it. They were nice enough to send me this game for free with a key, as long as I played it on stream and reviewed it. So go ahead and show them some love. It's been amazing so far. I love the writing. Tomoko returns with a slice of pavlova, a cup of tea, and some biscuits. Here's the pavlova. Please, tell me what you think of it. It would be taboo for me to accept a gift from my target, but it'll look weird if I don't eat it after asking her to bring it to me. So I take a bite. Oh. Happy birthday, Minori. Happy birthday, kiddo. How does it taste?
Delicious! Can I have some more?
You're a birthday girl. Eat up.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe slow down a little there.
Thank you, Mom. I love you.
Finish your food before opening your mouth. And I love you too, dear. Minori? Minori! Are you okay? You look a little dizzy.
I'm fine. I just didn't get much sleep last night. What the hell am I doing? I can't believe I could let myself get distracted in the middle of a mission just because of a slice of pavlova.
Did you like it?
It was all right. Now let's get back to business.
Yes, let's get back to what you came here for.
As Tomoko and I talk, I force myself to sip on the tea that she brought. It tastes just like cough syrup, but I'll force myself to drink it for the sake of the mission.
The pavlova has magical potential. It does. She's just that good at cooking. It's like, what's the Food Wars, you know? You eat it and it's so good all your clothes fly off. So what do you do as an angel? I am not an angel. That's right, Nicholas. I am a goddess. It is a common mistake to make, but there is a difference, I promise. That's really long. It is pretty long. I'm expecting to probably go for a very long time. Unfortunately, it would take me too long to get into exactly everything I do as a goddess, or everything I did, because for now, while I'm on Earth, I've renounced most of the powers. But it would take me a bit too long to get into that, since we are closing in on 3 hours, and I do want to get Tomoko's route done. Do you listen to jazz and swing? I do listen to electro swing. Not usually classical, or like free form, but occasionally I do. Occasionally.
I hear it around. It's nice. I appreciate the music form, I'll say. I don't go out of my way to listen to it if it's not electro swing though. First, I want to test whether or not you can sense the presence of spirits. Do you feel anything in the air right now? A tingling feeling of ringing in your ears?
Should I be feeling something?
If you have the potential, then yes. Ghosts leave traces of spiritual energy where they lurk. You can feel it in the air. My very own room is host to a party of spirits. It's difficult for them to find someone who they can talk to, so they frequently gather here.
Z-Fox music? You listen?
I'll have to look that up afterwards. If you can't detect such an intense spiritual presence, then you must not have the potential.
It looks like it's time to test my acting skills. Wait. I dramatically strain my face muscles as if I'm concentrating really hard on something. Then I raise my hands to my face and I gaze at them in awe. I can feel it, Tomoko. The tingling sensation is running up my arm.
My brother told me to play a game called Doki Doki Literature Club. Very fun game. I wouldn't recommend it to anyone under the age of 16, though. That means that a demon's presence can be felt in the fart. I suppose so. Tomoko gasps. Oh?
And this ringing in my ears. I felt it before, but I thought that something was just wrong with me.
No, Minori. That means you have the gift. You simply didn't realize it until now.
This is amazing. I can't believe that this tingling sensation was because of ghosts the whole time. But none of the ghosts have ever spoken to me before. I must not be as powerful as you.
I see. So, you're powerful enough to sense the presence of ghosts, but not powerful enough to hear them.
Not at all, Tomoko. The truth is, I just don't want to contradict whatever it is that you might be hearing from these so-called ghosts.
It's fine. You can still communicate with them. You just need the aid of a spiritual tool. I must have encountered multiple demons if that's the case, right? What's tinnitus? I'm scared because I played it. I see. I mean, it is a horror game, so I'm glad you felt the intended effect.
Like the Ouija board?
Correct. We'll start by practicing with that. Tomoko pulls out a Ouija board from under her bed. Of course she has one. Before we start,
Do you mind if I use the bathroom?
Not at all. It's just on the hallway and to the left.
Thanks. Of course, I have no actual need to use the bathroom. I'm just using it as an excuse to snoop through the rest of Tomoko's house.
The food want revenge on me for eating them. Oh, they have more for the rest of the house.
I have to be quick. She'll be suspicious if I take too long. I step into the dining room. Plates and cutlery are neatly stacked up. The table is well kept and the floor looks so clean I could eat off it.
What is Ouija board? What is the Luigi board? Can you burn a Luigi board? But a small pile of cans stands out among the cleanliness. I examine one. It's a can of beer with an alcohol volume of 10%. Drinking through the stack would get anyone drunk. Yeah, I wondered if it was a hard home life. I wondered. What is it? It is a board in which you move around a planchette, which is a little little wooden device that basically is supposed to let you talk to spirits. I would not recommend using one though. They even if you don't believe they're real, they're still pretty dangerous.
I wonder who could be responsible for this. It can't be Tomoko. She doesn't seem like the type to leave a mess. I rummage through the dining room. Most of its contents are irrelevant, just the usual pots, pans, and other items you would suspect in a kitchen. But there's only one drawer that catches my eye. It's stuffed to the brim full of papers. They've all been carelessly jammed in with no effort to organize them. Let's see here. There's invoices for electricity, gas, child support payments. Wait, child support payments? That's interesting. Oh, and what's this? The name Osamu's on it. So he must be Tomoko's father then. But if he's making child support payments, then why is he also sending money to her directly? It seems fishy.
My brother told me to play a game called Yandere Simulator. Play it if you'd like.
I step out of the kitchen and into the hallway to inspect the rest of the house. I try opening the door on the right. It's locked. Maybe it's a second bathroom or someone's bedroom. I try knocking on the door. There's no response, so it can't just be a bathroom. What do you think you're doing? Oh. Minori got caught. Am I old enough? Again, I would probably say the game is like for 16 up. Tomoko's voice creeps out from behind me and sends a shiver down my spine. Those emerald eyes that dazzled just moments ago now pierce me with suspicion. Tell me, what do you think you're doing? I'm just trying to get in the bathroom, but it's locked. Hey, is there anyone in there? I'm bursting to go. Huh? Oh! I'm lucky she believed that lie. What the hell was that? She seemed completely different, just like when she freaked out in the bunker. That's not the bathroom. The bathroom is down the hall and to the left. Sorry, I just heard you say it was down the hall. My bad. What's in there? More spiritual equipment? Just a storage room with Mom's work. No one else is allowed in there. That's a lie. She's hiding something in there and she doesn't want me knowing what it is. I leave and I pretend to use the bathroom. One way or another, I need to see what's in that so-called storage room. If she doesn't want me to know what's in there, then I can use it to blackmail her. This is why she's an awful person. I hope we're all getting this. I return to Tomoko's room and she greets me with a smile. Welcome back. Are you ready to try summoning a spirit yourself? I'm a little creeped out at how quickly she returned to normal. I sure am ready. Wait. Tomoko moves to her bedroom door and puts her ear against it. Oh. The sound of footsteps approaches us from the hallway. Tomoko immediately throws the Ouija board under her bed. She then leans over my shoulder and whispers into my right ear. Please, don't tell my mother about the magic club. Just tell her you're a friend of mine who came over to study and that we met in the literature club. I'm a little surprised to hear that her mother doesn't know about the club. I wonder if I could use this to blackmail her. What is blackmail? Someone else want to explain that? I feel like I'm not gonna get it completely right. It's complicated. Your mother doesn't know about the club? No, I haven't told her about it. It's just a little bit embarrassing to be talking about ghosts and magic at my age. Of course, it's all real, but as Akane would say, ordinary people just can't understand it. Damn, that's embarrassing, but not good enough to blackmail. All right then, we met in the literature club and neither of us know anything about magic. Got it. Come in. Home. Sorry, Yep. Yep. The only word I can say is, MILF. Yoo-hoo, Tomoko. I'm home early. Who's this? Did you bring a friend from school? I glance at her hand. There's a small red outline around her finger. That confirms it. Tomoko's parents are divorced. Her mother must not have remarried. Yes, I'm Tomoko's friend. We met in the literature club and she invited me over. Something be like, can I be in the game too? Right? Can she be a dating option? Blackmail is the use of information against someone to make them do something for you. Exactly. It's very, very bad. It's a very bad thing and only bad people do it for bad reasons. I'm just gonna say it like that. What is MILF? I mean, considering you have 2011 in your name, I'm going to assume that you are about 11 or 12 years old. So I'm gonna go ahead and say it means Mike, or okay, look, it means mother I would like to befriend, right? Mother I would like as a friend. That's what it means. Tomoko shoots me an approving nod. I'm Tomoko's mother, Cynthia. It's nice to meet you.
I'm Yuri. It's nice to meet you too, Miss Shin. Shoot, I can't even pronounce her name. The sound at the start of her name doesn't even exist in Japanese.
I understand my name is a little bit difficult to pronounce in Japanese. Don't worry about it.
Thanks.
I still have trouble pronouncing Japanese names myself sometimes.
No, he can learn about it now. MILF is an acronym, MILF. It means Mom I would like as a friend. It means you really like your friend's mom and you talk to her about all kinds of problems. You're good friends with your friend's mom. That's what it means. There's no other meaning. You don't have to be old. That's the meaning. That's the meaning for all time. It's always been the meaning. I'm surprised to hear that. Yeah, exactly. Friendship. The F stands for friendship. F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. N is for no survivors.
REA the influencer, nice. Exactly. I make definitions for words now. I have my own trends. Yeah, what they say, exactly. She is a well-known MILF, the mom of a friend who I would like to befriend. Wait, what did I say?
I'm surprised to hear that. Your Japanese is very good.
It's funny you should say that. Japanese people have always said that to me, even when I just started learning the language and didn't know what I was doing.
Oh, no, that's not what I meant.
It's fine. I'm just teasing you. I've been living here a couple of decades now, so I've had time to pick up on the language. By the way, Tomoko, a man at work gave me an expensive box of chocolates today, but I can't really afford the extra weight. Why don't you and your friend take it?
I think we'll be fine.
Well, if you don't want it, well, I don't want it, so you might as well take it.
She pulls a fancy-looking box of chocolates out of her handbag and gives them to Tomoko. Thanks, Mom.
They really shouldn't have given them to me in the first place.
What kind of job do you have where your coworkers give you free chocolate? Oh! Neat.
I work in a call center for the Ministry of Health, Labor, and Welfare. They needed an English speaker who could discuss pensions with expat workers. An older coworker of mine gave me the chocolate. I couldn't really say no to him.
Interesting. A job like that must give her access to a lot of data on a lot of people. What is a Yuri visual novel? How do I want to phrase this? Yuri is two girls in love, or it is otherwise girls in love. It doesn't have to be two, it can be three. But Yuri is girls' love. And a visual novel is a book, but in the form of like a game or a something like that. It's a visual representation. Does that help? I wish you would stop asking what things are.
By the way, Minori, why don't you stay here for dinner?
We already ate on the way home.
Sorry, I didn't know you'd be here tonight.
We did?
Oh, I'll just leave you two at it then.
Tomoko and I listen for the sound of Cynthia's footsteps as she leaves.
It's all right. You're okay. You just ask a lot of questions.
In order to make sure she can't hear us before we continue our conversation.
Thank you for following along, Minori.
My English is really good. My English is really good.
What's him name? The one that people do the accent of.
Silly voice. He sounds like that.
Beaufort? Beaufort? He's not.
I'm a child. I'm a child. I'm sorry. What's his name? He's from some movie. Oh my god, every time I start to remember the name, I think too hard about it and I forget again.
No problem. But why'd you lie about us getting dinner on the way home?
She was about to insist on cooking for us. She works hard enough already, so I prefer to do the cooking myself. You know how mothers are.
Is that usually how mothers act? I suppose I wouldn't know.
Sorry, but we'll be cutting your training short today. Take the Ouija board and hide it on your way out. You may as well take the chocolates too, since I'm not going to be eating them.
I take the items from Tomoko and I check the price tag on the box of chocolates. Whoa, they cost 5,000 yen.
About equivalent to about $45, I believe?
Maybe closer to 47.
I forget the current rate on yen. I should be more familiar with it. I buy figures all the time.
Are you sure? These are pretty expensive. Tomoko chuckles to herself before speaking.
Go ahead. I'm trying to watch my weight too.
No, you're perfect the way you are, girl.
Thanks.
I'll see you at school tomorrow. I leave Tomoko's house and I return home. Grandpa calls me into his room as soon as I arrive.
Is it $38 now? Wow, oh my god, the value of the yen. God, the value of the yen has dropped. It used to be like, I think, like 1 to 0.95. Jesus. They sell the chocolate and use it to fund a rocket ship. For $38, it'd have to be a toy rocket ship.
I'm gonna get some water. Do I listen to Caravan Palace? I have listened to Caravan Palace. I recognize the name at least. I also love that the background music for the game, for the most part, is like, sort of royalty free. Like, I recognize the song in the background because I listen to it all the time. This is by Eric Satie. I want to say it's Gymnopede. Sorry, I don't listen to a lot of classical music, but the classical music that I do, I'm a little bit of a nerd about. I love Eric Satie so much. His music is amazing. Do you know Miku? Of course I know Miku! 世界で一番の姫様そういう贅空
Whatever the lyrics are.
I
can't hit the note.
よね
I have Miku figures on my shelf. I have a whole little Miku figure area on my shelf, in fact. And I'm gonna be getting more Miku figures soon, which some of you guys actually helped pay for, which thank you so much for the Christmas gifts. I really do appreciate it. I'll show you guys once they come. I got a notice that, unfortunately, the shipping was delayed from January to February. Ooh, a Miku Funko. That's so cool. What's the song called? The song is called World Is Mine. I have a ton of Vocaloid songs and a bunch of playlists that I use, which...
Look, I may not technically be her, but if you like my content, I stream a lot more regularly on Twitch. Under twitch.tv/MILLUWETTE.
I mean, what? Who said that? That wasn't me. I have no clue who that is. That is not me at all. Continue.
You're home late. It's rare for Grandpa to notice when I come home late. He's not worried about me, is he? I was studying with a friend. At least that's technically not a lie. Oh, it's good to hear you're getting along with your new friends. She's really nice. She even gave me some chocolates. Do you want some? It wouldn't be right for me to enjoy a gift from a Target, but maybe Grandpa will enjoy them. Grandpa takes the box in his hands and gasps when he sees the price.
You're telling me that she just gave you these highly expensive chocolates
as a friend. So at this point in the story, for everyone who wasn't here before, she's already come out as gay to her grandpa, says, I like women. So at this point, he's like, you were with a classmate, a girl, and she gave you expensive chocolates for free as a friend, you know. What a keychain. Yes! Oh my god. Okay. Here, hold on. Can I find... Do I have... No, that's not what I want. Hold on. Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Oh. Here we go. Alright. Oh my god, that's large. That's so large. Why is that so big? Let me resize it. These are the keychains. I'm not sure if this is what you're talking about. This is what I'm gonna talk about because you brought it up. I have keychains. I have merch. Some, I think mid-January, the rest of the parts for them are coming in, meaning I will be able to produce them for you guys. I'll have a limited stock at first because, obviously I need to make a profit before I can go buying any more materials. I've already spent like close to $100 on it. Just to get materials so I can make the keychains for people. So I have to be really, really careful. But I ordered a bunch of keychain stuff, so these will come in soon. Here, I actually have a different, for me myself. I've got a keychain. That wasn't the image I wanted, but here we go. This is my keychain. What do you think? Can you see the resemblance? And then, if you were wondering who the other one is, this is the the twitch.tv/Millouette. That's Christy. That's twitch.tv/Millouette. No, I actually, next to me here on my desk I was working on, I have a couple of standees that I'm gonna hopefully make available to buy. They're gonna be kind of expensive because they take a lot of material to make. Along with some of the other ones planned, but I hope I really, really hope they turn out well. They look really cute, at least. I got a plushie for my little sister for Christmas. Oh, that's so sweet. I hope she really liked it. REA plushie one. Oh my god, I really want to get one. I just don't know how. I will figure it out. I will.
Yeah, I guess so.
Grandpa chuckles to himself as if he knows something that I don't. Now, I don't know much about this lesbian stuff, but you don't think chocolates this expensive, or you don't give chocolates this expensive to mere friends. I think she might just have a crush on you.
I really doubt it, Grandpa.
Grandpa ignores my protest and continues chuckling to himself. I can't take this for myself. She'd be heartbroken if she heard that an old man like me was munching on the gift that she carefully selected for her crush.
It's really, really not like that, Grandpa.
Oh, I'm sure it's not. But do tell me if anything else happens. I'll have to invite her over for some tea.
Yo, Gothic Wolf Child, welcome. I hope you're enjoying the stream so far. Welcome. Thank you for the sub. She like it. She with it now.
Which won't be happening because it's not like that.
Grandpa chuckles to himself as I leave.
If only he knew the truth. Of course, nothing like that could happen. Not for someone like me, filled to the brim with sin.
I wish he would stop saying that. I know it's self-hatred, but
the whole notion of her just not being like worthy of love just infuriates me. Because everyone is worthy of love. I throw the box of chocolates into the bin. If Grandpa won't eat them, then there's no point in hanging on to them. Now, how should I deal with Tomoko? I should try picking the lock on that door. But that's risky. I can't tell for sure if there's enough blackmail material in there until I see it for myself. And if she finds out that I broke in, then it would destroy her trust in me. I wouldn't be able to get anything out of her after that. For now, I'll just keep investigating and building up her trust. She'll reveal her secrets to me all on her own, and that's when I'll strike. It's gotten pretty late. I'd better go to sleep. Oh, another memory. Minori, dear, did you work out what you want for your birthday yet?
Mm-hmm. I want the Heart Ranger red wand.
Okay, we can do that. And what kind of cake do you want?
I want a pavlova.
A pavlova?
Mm-hmm. I walked by this really fancy cake store and saw one in the window. It had fruit and cream on it, and it looked really yummy.
Hang on, I'm not sure what that is. Let me look it up. Oh, it's a foreign cake. There's a lot of fruit on it. I'm not sure where I can find kiwi fruit this time of year. That cream looks a little difficult too. Which store did you see it in?
That really fancy cake store that I walked past on my way to school.
You mean the expensive one?
Mm-hmm.
I see. Minori, what do you think about a nice chocolate cake? We can pour melted chocolates all over it and cover it in candy.
I like the pavlova better.
Are you sure? Think about how good the chocolate one will taste.
But I want the pavlova.
What was that? I think my computer just tried to take off. Are you sure you don't want something else?
I'm sure.
All right then.
Is the pavlova no good?
Huh?
Is it too expensive? Is it too hard to make? Can you not do the pavlova? It's okay, Mom. I know you're busy. You can just do a normal cake if the pavlova isn't okay.
No, I can definitely do a pavlova. If you want pavlova, then I'll make you a pavlova. I just thought you might prefer chocolate, that's all.
Yay!
She really wanted that pavlova. I'm so tired of this. I head to school. School festival day! What's going on here? What's with the decorations? I can got for chocolate now, but I brushed my teeth earlier. Aww! I mean, you could technically brush them again afterwards, but that might be a bit much. You could just wait until tomorrow. You could give yourself an extra bit of chocolate as a reward for waiting. Haven't you been paying attention? Classes are canceled for the day so everyone can prepare for tomorrow's cultural festival.
Oh, yeah, right. I knew that.
Go help your club set up.
We have a cultural festival tomorrow? I remember the degenerates talking about the festival before, but I didn't realize it was tomorrow. Darn it, I should have paid more attention in class after all. A good agent is always on the lookout for information.
Here we go. I enter the club room and find the 3 degenerates huddled around a desk. Oh, good. Minori's here. Let's begin our meeting.
All right, everyone, it's time for us to get down to brass tacks.
Akane slams hands down on the desks, presumably for dramatic effect.
We have a very pressing issue for the club. We don't have Jack Diddley's squad to prevent for this festival tomorrow. I was really counting on showing everyone's our finding from the bunker, but that was a total bust.
More like a job well done, if you ask me. What is degenerate? Oh, degenerate? That's something you'll find out on your own time. There's no use worrying about it now. We have to adapt to our situation and come up with a new plan.
Can't we just forget about the festival? No one would even want to visit our stall. That's not happening. All clubs have to participate. It's in the rules. Why? They don't even want to see us. They should just leave us in peace. Calm down, Chitori. It's a great opportunity to educate people on magic. We can even recruit a new pupil or two.
Disgusting. There's absolutely no way that I'm gonna let them get away with this. Sure, the school might not take them seriously, but there might only be a tiny chance they could actually convince someone to take up magic. Tater asking the real questions of what's a degenerate. But even so, they could ruin someone's life if they actually managed to convince someone to join the club.
We tried teaching people about magic the last 2 festivals. Everyone just made fun of us. I'll whack anyone who makes fun of you. Problem solved.
Akane caresses the handle of her wooden blade, assuring Chitori how seriously she intends to defend the club's honor through physical violence. Akane and I appreciate your dedication. Akane, I appreciate your dedication, but we can't just whack anyone who makes fun of us. I don't want to see you arrested.
Fine, I'll just curse them instead.
That's better. They can't prove that in court. Actually, they can. Fun fact, they can. Now, does anyone have any suggestions for what we do?
Let's just do what we did last year and set up interactive stalls. We can put on demonstrations for everyone. I'll demonstrate some magic that will knock everyone's socks off.
I can set up the Ouija board then.
I can do some tarot card reading if I have no choice to participate.
Look, as long as people said, you'll learn everything once you're older. Exactly. You're like 11, turning 12 years old or so. You'll learn. You'll learn in time. It's not time yet, though. I can't believe this. They're treating magic as if it's some sort of circus act. A series of fun stalls at a carnival. Me and my comrades are working our butts off to keep the word safe from the magic. But here you are, casually throwing it around like it's nothing. What are tarot cards? Tarot cards are cards that are supposed to, read your future. I'll leave it at that. That's like the simplest definition. It's taken so much away from us. How dare you turn it into a show like this?
What about me? I haven't learned enough magic to do a stall like that.
I'm sure there will be plenty of miscellaneous work that needs to be done. Your assistance will be very much appreciated.
There's no way I'm gonna stand idly by. Water. I'll find a way to shut this down. Something that I can exploit. Just wait, you degenerates. I'd like to get involved a little more directly. Akane, can I help with your magic? Of course! What about you, Chitori? Is there any way I can help you with your fortune telling? Thank you for the offer, but I can do tarot card readings on my own.
I passed out. What is exploit? Do you mean exploit? Just Google the word exploit. I think that would be easier.
Maybe you could teach me how. I only have one set of tarot cards.
You don't have a spare?
I've been using the same deck of cards for years now. I know how this one works, and I like it. Some people like to use multiple decks of cards, but I personally think that attracts bad luck. It's like having a second lover.
She only has one set, eh? That sounds exploitable.
I see. Can't I do something else then? Of course, there are other ways to tell fortunes, but normal people only seem to respect tarot cards and palm readings, which I obviously can't do. They'd laugh at me if I tried to use my crystal ball or paper fortune telling.
Don't worry, Minori. You can help me if you want. The Ouija board the Ouija board works better with more people channeling their spiritual power through it. I'm back. I got 25 out of 20. Look at you! Also, welcome back. Congrats, though. Look at you. You did so good. I'm proud of you. I knew you'd do amazing. Now I gotta wait for my last exam and pass it, and then I'm finally free. Hell yeah! Dude, you did amazing on that exam, so I'm sure you're gonna do amazing on your next one, too. There's no way you won't. I fell asleep, geez. What happened while I was gone? Minori confessed she's gay to her grandpa, and we started on, Tomoko's road.
Sounds good to me.
We'll take the preparations for today. You just need to show up tomorrow.
Got it. Thanks, Tomoko.
I head home from the Magic Club, ready to plan out tomorrow's sabotage operations. How can I shut this down? I can directly involve myself with Tomoko's activity, so that'll be easy to sabotage. But how can I deal with Chitori? Dating her No, she confessed she was gay to her grandpa.
I've got it. I'll just steal her deck of cards. She only has the one set. If I steal it, she won't be able to do her fortune telling. As for Kane,
I hate her so much. I hate Minori so much.
I get the feeling I won't be able to directly sabotage her so easily. So instead, I should aim to get her to leave the festival somehow.
I've got it. I prepare a cunning letter, one that will trick Akane into leaving the festival for a whole day. With my preparations complete, I go to bed and I fall asleep. Like in Among Us? Exactly. Just like in Among Us.
I head to school early the next day, ready to put my plan into action.
It's time. The school is transformed overnight. Decorations fill the normally empty hallways. Each classroom is now full of stalls and attractions. This otherwise dull school has been turned into a temporary wonderland. But of course, I don't have the time to engage in such frivolities. I have a job to do. Stretch. The club room appears to be empty. Anyone else here yet? Hello? We've made it before anyone else. Everything is proceeding according to my plan. I take out the letter that I had prepared for Akane and I leave it on one of the tables. Then I reach into the closet where the magic club's tools lie. Lucky me, Chitori left her tarot deck here overnight. Perhaps you should have gotten a spare lover after all. I pull her deck of tarot cards out of the closet and hide it inside my pocket. Then I retreat back in the hallway. I hide around the corner of the hallway, waiting for the degenerates to show up. Look at them. They're here. I pop out of my corner, pretending that I'd been walking this way at the same time as them. Hey guys, you all ready? Symbol in the background? Which symbol? Yep, we've finished our preparations.
I hope you're all ready to put on a show. We're gonna get so many new recruits today. I'm just glad we arrived before the crowd got too bad.
Everyone steps into the club room and their eyes are immediately drawn to the letter. Whoa, looks like someone dropped a letter off here. Tomoko picks it up and inspects the envelope. Akane, it's addressed to you. The red symbol? This one? Up here? The ones up here very crudely look like katakana. So I wonder if it's supposed to be somewhat that. I have no clue what that is. On the ground. That is a pentagram. That's like a summoning circle. Our stream sponsor for today, cheddar cheese. It's yellow and holy. That's it. Actually, our stream sponsor for today is it is Studio YuriEureka, the ones who made this visual novel, who made this stream possible. They're our sponsor for today. Go and check out their game in the description down below. The Steam link.
Someone must have written some fan mail.
Akane smiles smugly to herself as she takes the letter from Tomoko.
That's weird. There's no name of the sender on it. Must be a secret admirer then.
Akane opened the letter and read it aloud.
Greetings, Akane. I hope this letter finds you well. You may refer to me as Grandmaster Eureka.
Eureka. Well, it's a good thing I said their name of their studio. Eureka is the name of the studio. YuriEureka. I love that. I love that they added themselves in.
I am from a secret order of mages! We have eyes everywhere lurking in the corners of your vision. We've been watching you and have recognized your magic potential. We wish to take you under our tutelage and help you unlock your full potential. Meet me at the tip of Mountain Nobushita this afternoon. If you do not, then we will assume that you've rejected our offer. Yours truly, Grandmaster Eureka.
Is she gonna believe this?
Guys, it's finally happening. I'm gonna awaken my true powers.
It worked. Wow. I'm so happy for you, Akane. Akane pumps her fist in the air and leaps for joy, but Tomoko and Chitori hold far more apprehensive expressions. I don't want to be rude, but I think that letter might be fake. Someone must be trying to prank you. I agree. Seems a little too good to be true, don't you think? These two ought to shut up and be quiet. They're gonna ruin my plan.
You're right. This really might be a prank. Mount Nobushita is pretty far away. It would take me the whole day to climb up there and get back in time. But what if it isn't a prank? What if there's a tiny chance I might have actually been
Enjoyed it?
invited to join a secret order of mages? If I didn't go, I'd think about that possibility for the rest of my life.
Yes! Go! Go! Go!
Don't you find it suspicious that you're the only one who was invited? Nah, that part isn't suspicious at all. They only take students with high magic potential, so of course they'd select me! I don't mean to say that you two don't have any magic potential. I just mean to say they might be searching for a specific kind of magic potential. Anyway, I know that it's probably a prank. But that doesn't mean I can just ignore it, even if there's only a 1% chance that this is real.
If that's the case, then all I can do is wish you good luck.
Thanks, Tomoko. I'll be leaving the club room in your hands while I'm gone.
You're leaving now?
Yeah, I gotta go now or else I might miss it.
Are you sure? The letter really does seem suspicious. I furrow my brow, pretending to be concerned for Akane. Now that she's already made up her mind, I should at least pretend to be suspicious. Otherwise, she might suspect me of planting the letter myself.
I know it's suspicious, but I just have to know for sure.
Please just don't get your hopes up too high.
Trust me, they aren't. Anyway, I'll see you guys this evening. Hopefully with a magic souvenir or two.
And with that, Akane leaves, just as planned. We'd better start setting up then. Tomoko goes to pull her Ouija board out of the closet, with Chitori following behind her. She searches through the closet for her deck of tarot cards. She looks under every piece of junk, examining every crack and crevice. She pulls back from the closet and paces around the room. Chitori? What's wrong?
I can't find my tarot card deck. I'm certain that I left it in the closet, but it's just not there.
I force myself to stifle a huge grin, straining my face muscles to look concerned for her. Maybe it got shuffled around while we were setting some things up yesterday. Let me help you look for it.
I'll look as well.
I pretend to look under desks and curtains. Of course the other two can't find anything while the cards sit snugly in my pocket.
I know the exact spot I left them in, so why aren't they there?
Maybe you took it home yesterday and forgot about it?
No, I definitely left them in the closet. But that means that someone must have taken it.
Let's not jump to conclusions. I'm sure you just misplaced it.
No, I definitely left it in the closet. There's no other explanation.
Chitori paces around the room for a minute, thinking to herself. Her ums and uhs have the same pitch as a whining dog.
What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do?
Can't you just do some other form of fortune telling?
That's impossible. I can't do palm reading and normal people will think while the other message will look stupid. I'm going home. Do me a favor and tell the teachers they feel sick.
Excellent. Everything is going just as I'd hoped. Now Tomoko is the only target I have left. I know I've been here for a short time, but I gotta crash now. Good night and Happy New Year's. Good night, Dead Man. I hope to see you back again sometime. See ya! Get some good rest, okay? I know that the end of year is coming up soon, so everyone's gotta be in their best of health, okay? Gotta go into the new year with a fresh smile on your face. I see. Me and Minori will just have to cover for you then. Everything's gonna be just fine. Yeah, you can leave it to us.
Thanks. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Chitori opens the door to the club room and the room is flooded by the sound of footsteps and cheers from outside. The hallway is absolutely packed full of people. Chitori looks at the crowd as if it were a busy highway, where each person is a speeding car, and a single collision would be fatal. No matter how long she waits for her chance, no gaps appear in that human freeway. She closes the door with a whimper. REA will help us make 2023 a good year. I hope to. I hope to. I have a lot of plans.
I don't think I can leave.
I suppose there's nothing we can do about that then.
Chituri solemnly nods. What am I supposed to do now? You should just relax for the rest of the day. Sit in the corner and read manga on your phone or something. Yeah, go to the timeout corner, put on your dunce cap, and reflect on your degeneracy.
She's so mean!
I can't just sit back and do nothing all day. People would see me and they'd think I'm being lazy.
No one would think that way. I'm sure they'd just assume you're taking a break or something.
They will. They'll think I'm a lazy girl who doesn't contribute anything to her club during a school festival. What should I do?
Tomoko looks down at the floor, clearly uncomfortable. Chituri? I think I might have a solution.
You do?
This is merely a suggestion, so please don't take offense if you dislike it.
Tell me, Tomoko.
Chituri looks up at Tomoko, begging for her salvation. Tomoko grits her teeth and takes a deep breath before she speaks. If you're really embarrassed, then you could simply hide in the club closet. Then no one would be able to see you.
That's perfect. You're a genius, Tomoko.
Tomoko sighs to herself as Chituri defies the laws of space and physics and somehow manages to squeeze herself in the closet. If that ain't a metaphor! I'm surprised she's even able to breathe under all that mountains of junk. Tomoko and I set up the Ouija board and our first guests arrived. She's an ordinary teenage girl, indistinguishable from the rest of the crowd. Welcome to the Magic Club. Are you prepared to be amazed by a dazzling demonstration of magic?
Sure, I guess.
We're going to be speaking with the dead today.
Sounds cool.
I must warn you, this activity is not for the faint of heart. We will be making contact with real spirits of the dead. This is not a mere game. Spirits are usually friendly, but they can also be dangerous if you don't treat them with respect. Please mind your manners through the summoning ritual.
The girl stifles a giggle and Tomoko frowns, as if she's trying to tell the girl to take the summoning more seriously. Do not take this lightly. We'll be going beyond the boundaries of the mortal world, a place to where the safety of our souls cannot be guaranteed.
If you're willing to accept the responsibility, then please place your finger on the board.
Sure. Me, Tomoko, and the girl place our fingers on the Ouija board's counter.
Oh, spirits, please heed our call, for we wish to speak with you. Can you hear us?
Tomoko and I slowly nudge the counter down to the answer, yes.
There is indeed a spirit with us.
Okay.
Now what would you like to ask them?
What era did you die in?
This time I subtly nudge the counter in the direction I want. So subtly the other two don't even realize that I'm doing it. F-U-C. Why? Oh. That's so stupid.
Excuse me? Is this a joke?
Tomoko stands in shock. Her mouth flops open and shut like a fish out of water gasping for oxygen. Even the spirits hate Minori. Exactly, right? Fuck Minori! Fuck you, that was for Minori. I swear that's the ghost, that's not us.
Sure, whatever.
Please, just bear with us, that was a fluke. Ask it something else.
Okay, ghost, what was your favorite food?
Once again, I nudge the counter along. P-U-S-S. Tomoko slams her knee against the table, flipping the Ouija board off. Oh my god, we angered the spirit. We have to abort the summoning right now.
Excuse me?
We have to stop before someone gets... Goodbye. We have to stop before someone gets possessed. Goodbye. Tomoko pushes the girl out of the club room and quickly closes the door behind her. Of all times that I could have summoned such a juvenile ghost, why did it have to be now?
I guess we just happened to get unlucky. Who would have known that ghosts could be so rowdy?
Let's try it one more time.
Tomoko and I set the board up again. She tries to invite another spirit into the room, and once again I nudge this spirit into spelling out a lewd word.
I think it's time we pack this up. I can't allow our club to be associated with such lascivious language.
So what do we do now?
I think we just have to stop. There's nothing else to be done for now.
That's such a shame. I was looking forward to having a fun school festival with everyone.
Plan is complete. I've won. I've crushed their pathetic attempt at recruitment. Serves you degenerates right. I'm sorry, Minori, but there's nothing that we can do about it.
What a shame. I really hoped we could recruit some new members.
Chituri crawls out of her hiding spot.
Wasn't there a rule saying all the clubs have to participate in the school festival?
Yeah, participation is mandatory. I'll have to tell a teacher we won't be participating anymore and just hope they be lenient with us.
Maybe if I'm lucky, they'll just shut the club down for breaking the rules. Tomoko disappears and soon returns with a teacher in tow.
Is there a problem here? Unfortunately, our club will not be able to participate in the festival as we'd planned. We tried our best to put on a show that would represent our club and our school's values, but we've had to cancel it due to several factors outside of our control.
Staying for 3 hours is very impressive.
I'm not sure how much longer it'll go on, but I'm gonna get really tired. I might have to change the title. Might have to change the title to just the end of this route and encourage you guys to go explore fucking everybody else's on your own. Because this is taking a long time. I didn't think it would take this long. I severely underestimated how much 150,000 words is. We apologize for any inconvenience we may have caused to those organizing the festival, and we deeply regret that it's come to this.
Sorry, Tomoko. Too late to start groveling now.
I see. I'll have to tell the coordination committee you won't be participating. Will anything happen to our club? I'll put up a sign saying you're closed. You three just enjoy yourself for the rest of the day.
That's it? He's just gonna let us off like that? Without even a warning? Is this a joke?
Thank you, sir. We're sorry if we caused you any trouble. Tomoko rubs a tear from her eyes. She bows to the teacher with Chitori.
We aren't gonna be penalized at all?
Your club has technically broken the rules, but I think we can make an exception in this case.
Why? Are we special or something?
The teacher pauses to think for himself before answering my question. Tomoko and Chitori each glare at me. I open my mouth in shock as if realizing I'd made a huge mistake by pushing the teacher to do something. Look, all I'm saying is it's best if you go out and have fun at the festival instead of worrying about the club. I'll sort everything out. I don't think he wants our club. I don't think he likes our club, guys. I think he wants the club to not be here during the school festival. We will. Thank you, sir.
The teacher leaves as if nothing had happened. Midori, you almost made him change his mind. I wasn't thinking properly. I'm sorry.
I can hear the teacher taping a sign on the other side of the door. My stomach aches with a terrible pain, and I don't understand why.
What do we do now? Why don't we just enjoy the festival like the teacher suggested?
Sorry, but I'm not in the mood.
I can't even leave this room until it's over.
My stomach hurts even more. It feels tight, as if my intestines have tied themselves into knots. I'm hitting the hay. Thanks for the fun time, Rhea. Thanks, Rhea. Good night, even though I'm shorter. It's okay. Here. Here we go. I'm bending down to hug you. Good night. Have a good sleep, all right? I think I put everything back like it's meant to be. Hopefully I did. I may have moved things a little weird, but that's okay. But I need to ignore that. I've still got a mission to pursue. I bet that there's all sorts of good food at the festival. Why don't we at least get something to eat? Total silence. I'm buying you guys something whether you guys want me to or not. Now tell me what you want. Takoyaki would be nice.
Yeah.
All right then, takoyaki coming right up. Make sure you get something for Akane too. I turn around to head out, but as I stop, I hear faint voices just outside the club door. They're different from the usual drone of the crowd outside. Closer, more distinct. Damn, the magic club's closed.
Huh? You wanted to go see their stall? You believe in that crap?
Hell no, I just think it's funny to watch them.
Really? I just think it's kind of sad. Don't you feel bad for them?
Of course I do, but it's still funny, dude. Did you see what they did last year?
No. What happened?
That girl with the red hair dye showed off a rain spell. She got all hyped up and drew the circle, clapped her hands together, and boom!
What happened next?
Nothing. She boasted that it would rain, but nothing happened. She even brought a rack of umbrellas for people to take home.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. I kind of wish they were performing again this year.
Still, you kind of do have to feel bad for them, don't you? I mean, they really do believe in all that stuff. They need help.
I think it's fine to just let them do their own thing. That way we all get to watch too. So it's a win-win.
Now I know why my stomach hurts. The people of this school have no respect for magic. Of course, I don't expect them to believe in magic. Of course, we've been fighting to keep it hidden from them all this time. But even so, it still stings to hear them talk about it so disrespectfully. It's just a big joke to them. I guess I can't complain. It's better for them to ridicule magic than it is for them to seek it out. But it still makes my stomach churn. I have to admit that for all the club's faults, they at least seem to really respect magic. It's just a shame they don't understand its true danger.
Oh, water. I head out into the festival. My ears are filled with the sounds of children laughing and enjoying themselves. Even their parents have a smile on their face. Everyone's having a good time. Dying,
It's all thanks to me and UMI that they're all able to enjoy themselves like this. But they don't even know it. I buy a tray of takoyaki and I return to the club room. Hey guys, I got us some takoyaki.
Cool.
Thank you, Minori. We each take some from the tray. I force myself to swallow mine. Tomoko and Chitori take some too, but their mood doesn't improve at all. We sit together in silence through the rest of the festival. Occasionally, the sounds of laughter manage to permeate the club room, as if the outside world was mocking us. The hours pass before Akane eventually returns.
Hey everyone, I'm back.
Hey, Akane, I brought you some takoyaki.
Thanks.
Akane takes a bowl of takoyaki from me, but she doesn't bother to eat it.
How did the festival go, guys?
It didn't go well at all. We shouldn't have even bothered trying.
Well, it sucks to be you guys then. Because it turns out the letter was actually real, and now I'm the apprentice of a powerful wizard.
Was there actually a demon on top of the mountain for her to make contact with? Did they intercept my letter somehow? Did Akane actually become a mage? Shit, did I fail? Am I gonna have to kill her? Am I gonna have to become a murderer after all? Are you being serious, Akane?
Nah, I was only joking. Just like that letter.
Never mind. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
You know what they say, Tomoko. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. But if I ever find out which son of a gun did this, they're gonna wish they'd never been born.
You're too late. You're too late for that, Akane. I have some teas from different countries, and I don't know which ones to try. What are some of the ones you have? That sounds really cool. Hold on, I'm gonna turn a little bit because I realize I'm a little too far over.
I told you, Akane, nothing good like that would ever happen to us. Whatever. Who cares? At least I got some exercise out of it. How badly did the festival go? Did we recruit anyone at all?
Chitori lost her tarot card deck and couldn't do any fortune telling. And the ghosts were acting strange and kept spelling out rude words. So I had to stop the Ouija board presentation.
Damn it! This was our last school festival! Our last shot at pulling in some new recruits.
I did what I had to, Akane. Maybe if you stopped and thought about what you were doing, you'd understand why. I'm sorry, I should have done better.
It's not your fault that you attracted such dirty ghosts, Tomoko. If anything, it's my fault. I should have been more careful with my deck of tarot cards.
Akane slaps herself in the face and then pumps her fist in the air.
Get yourselves together, girls!
Tomoko and Chitori look back at Akane, dumbstruck by her sudden enthusiasm. I'm a little struck by it myself.
There's no reason for us to get all down in the dumps. Today is nothing more than a minor setback. We all know that magic is real, so we know we'll win in the end. We just gotta keep at it.
Akane's vibrant smile somehow spreads to Tomoko and Chitori's faces. I can even feel the knots in my stomach unraveling themselves. Her smile is infectious, like a virus of the mind.
They'll be on their hands and knees begging for us to teach them about it. Let's get back to work. Everyone, keep an eye out for anything magical. Hoorah!
Oorah!
Hoorah. Come on, let's see some enthusiasm. Hoorah!
Oorah!
Hoorah!
Akane turns to me, expectantly.
Come on, Minori!
Give us a cheer. I really don't want to cheer for them. My stomach hurts even more than before. I feel like I'm about to throw up. But I have to play my part, don't I? Hoorah!
All right! I'll see you all here back tomorrow. We're not giving up yet.
With an open path for Chitori and the dispersed crowd, the three girls turn to exit the clubroom with renewed spirits. While their backs are turned, I place Chitori's deck of tarot cards behind the fake skull. Hey, Chitori, I think I can see your tarot card deck.
Really?
Yeah, it's hiding behind that prop skull.
Thank you so much for finding it.
You must have overlooked the spot while you were fishing around in the closet. I could have simply thrown the deck of cards into the bin. It's not like I'd feel bad about destroying any of her magical contraband. But if I make her happy, then she'll trust me more. It's for the sake of the mission. So why is this awful gnawing sensation in my stomach growing worse?
Thank you, Minori.
With that sorted, we walk out and leave the festival behind. Ugh, I feel like I'm about to pass out. Even though I know there's nothing physically wrong with me. I need to do something about this. I did the right thing, so why do I feel bad? I know exactly why. It's because I'm technically human and my brain isn't perfect. Seeing through those sullen and dejected faces earlier on released a certain chemical inside my brain. A useless chemical that makes me feel guilt even though I know for a fact that I objectively did the right thing. That chemical, that empathy, is the poison, and I know just the antidote. Alcohol. I look around to myself. I look around myself to make sure that there's no one else to watch me. I'm only 17, so I can't legally buy alcohol yet. It would be troublesome if some meddlesome busybody caught me. After confirming that there are no witnesses, I inspect the vending machine. This machine doesn't have my favorite drink, lemon chuhai. What is that? They stopped stocking it in this one over a year ago, but I'm still disappointed whenever I see it's not in there. Oh well, the drink itself isn't important. It just needs to numb my feelings and quell my anger. As long as it's got alcohol, it'll do the job. I slip in a note and I make my selection. The machine graciously delivers me 10 cans of beer. That ought to be enough to last me for a while. I should be grateful that I was born in Japan. I can't imagine how difficult it would be for me to buy alcohol in a country that doesn't sell it in such convenient vending machines. Although, I don't know how long this will last for. Newer vending machines require an ID. I'm lucky to have one of those old-fashioned machines so close to home. Maybe I should have bought more. I crack open a can of beer and stash the rest under my bed. Technically, I'm breaking the law, but UMI regulations specifically encourage the consumption of alcohol for the sake of mental conditioning. The laws of UMI take priority. I really do wish I had something nicer to drink than this, but I guess beggars can't be choosers. Down the hatch it goes. I drink the full contents of the can down in one go. The harsh and dry taste makes me feel like I'm vomiting, but I press onward. I don't even consider the taste or the texture of the drink. I just force it down with a singular and clear purpose. Damn it, just one isn't enough. I take out another can and I chug it down. A fog seeps through my brain as the liquid settles in. The knots in my stomach unravel and those awful feelings are flushed away. That feels much, much better. Mission accomplished. I flop into bed and I fall fast asleep. I get up and I drag myself to school the next day. How long are we? We're coming up on 4 hours. All right. Next, like, scene break or so, I think I'm gonna call it. Unfortunately, it is coming up on midnight here, and I do have things to do tomorrow, unfortunately. I've got some driving around to do. So I'm going to make it to the next part, save it, and we will pick it up again, and I will change the title, wink wink, because I didn't realize how many words 150,000 words are.
My head pounds with pain and my mouth feels awfully dry. God damn my head. Fortunately for me, nothing important happens in class and I'm able to nurse my aching head.
I hope you have a good day tomorrow, Rhea. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, hey, I'll be on the Discord, so I'll let you know how the day goes. Wing. I'll let you know how my day goes.
I spot Tomoko down in the courtyard at lunch and walk over to greet her.
Yay! More Tomoko scenes!
Hey, Tomoko.
Good afternoon, Minori. Tomoko's voice trails off as we're interrupted by nearby commotion.
Hey, I'm just trying to help you. Don't write magic off just because you don't understand it.
Have a good night then. I'm not leaving yet. Jeez. I'm not leaving yet. I'm leaving at the next scene break. So the next, so once this like scene is over and it like does a whole big fade to black, end of the scene, and you know, that's what I'm gonna call it. Not yet. You still have time with me.
How is this stinky little thing supposed to help me?
Seems like Akane's arguing with someone.
Look, you don't have to take it if you don't want it. I just overheard you talking about how nervous your tests were making you, so I thought I'd help you out with this intellect charm. If you don't want it, that's not my problem.
How is this piece of junk supposed to help me?
It's not junk! It's an intricate magic charm! There are powerful Nordic runes engraved in it, a magic stone, and even a blood seal.
Wait, a blood seal?
Yep, using my own blood makes it way more powerful.
Gross! No one wants to see that sort of thing! Tomoko and I glance at each other and wince.
Akane really should choose her words more carefully. Okay, maybe it is a little gross, but it will help you on the tests if that's what counts.
This isn't gonna do anything. Tomoko steps between the two girls and examines Akane's trinket. Is that your newest intelligence charm, Akane?
That's right. Anyone will blitz their tests with this thing.
Oh, really? The one the one you made for me for the last test last year worked perfectly. If she doesn't want it, then I'll happily take it.
Is she serious? Wait, that thing actually works?
Mm-hmm. I always keep one of these on me during tests. They really get my brain going. I can't explain how it works, but it does.
Damn right it does.
That's hard to believe, but you do have some of the best grades in class. I couldn't have done it without Akane's charm.
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to take it. I'd be happy to give it to you, but you have to say, please, Crimson Maid Lord Akane.
There's no way this girl's going to actually say that, is she? Please, can I have the charm, Crimson Mage Lord Akane?
Here you go. Good luck with the tests.
The girl takes the charm from Akane and leaves.
Thank you for that, Tomoko.
It was my pleasure.
I'm gonna adjust.
There we go. Okay, so I said I would. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and put that in the next empty slot. How do I? That's preference. Main menu. Okay, I saved. So,
How we feeling? How are we feeling? We enjoying the game so far? I figure let's have a section where we talk about it for like a second before I go and leave you alone. I will come back. I will come back and play this again soon. I don't know how soon, but I will come back and play it again soon. Feeling good. You enjoying it? You enjoying it? I would love to run a poll or something for what everybody's favorite characters are so far. There's so many. Well, so many. There's 4. What do I... Well, no, actually, I guess I should say there's 6. No, 7. No, 8. There's 8. There's 8 characters. Minori's mom, Minori's dad, Minori, Tomoko, Akane. I forget her name. Chihiro? Is that Chirugi? What's her name? I forget. It's Chi something. Tomoko's mom, Cynthia. Grandpa. I know he's a really good character. That's a fan favorite right there. I'm so sleepy, to be honest. You should get some sleep then. You should get some sleep. You're waiting for your last final, right? Your last test. After Chitori, that's it. Thank you. Afterwards, after your last test, if you take the bus home, take a nap, okay? If you have enough time, like on the bus home, to take a quick nap, like an hour ride or something, definitely take one. If not, hey, you're home free. Once you get home, there you go. I mean, I don't mean to make you like push it off so long, but you know, it's whatever time will allow it. Tests just really get the brain working so hard. Definitely need some sleep. If only to just like rejuvenate all the energy you lost, just mentally. Definitely need it. Yep, okay. I'll be able to get some sleep after I get home. Good. I do want to say about this, I'm surprised we got so many new chatters during this stream. I'm actually really surprised about that. I wonder why. Something about this visual novel? Or, I don't know. Maybe my stream just looks super duper cool to them and I tagged it appropriately. Speaking of doing things appropriately, I'm going to change the name. Part 1. Starting. My god. Okay, there we go. God, me with my long ass titles. REA, kiss the Demiurge, starting Tomoko's route. Part 1. Oh. There we go. I've at least changed the title. We'll get more. You have such a charming voice. Maybe that's why. Aw, thank you. I mean, okay, I know that I've been pretty dormant on this channel other than songs and like occasional uploads. But I stream on Twitch pretty often, like every other day or so. So let me just break character for a moment. I have a Twitch. It's twitch.tv/MILLUWETTE. That's where I stream all the time. You'll see me under a different model, under a different name. Under there, I am Milouette, otherwise known as Milu, Millie, Rhea. People call me all kinds of different things there. But I stream there much more often. I have more followers there. So you'll get more of me there. So if you really enjoy my content, you'll get more of it. If not, then stick with me here. You'll get charming Goddess Rhea voice all the time. Because I will only stream when I have this voice. Wink, wink. I try not to, like, make it too, like, oh, character-ish. But, you know, I can't be Rhea if I don't sound like Rhea, you know? So whenever I don't, catch me on Twitch. I do feel bad, like, breaking the fourth wall, I guess. I forget what it's called. But, I do want to let people know that this isn't the only thing. I'm not some lore-infested goddess forever. I'm also a stinky degenerate basement dweller, which is I find it so funny that she keeps calling them degenerates when I myself am literally a basement dweller degenerate. That's the whole thing. Anyway, I will hope to see you guys around sometime, alright? It was a pleasure being back with everyone, and I am really looking forward to playing this again. Almost 4 hours. Crazy. Anyway, I love you all. Here is a complimentary kiss for your time being here. Thank you so much. And I hope you all have a good night. Happy New Year!